Zero, is maybe they are. I mean, I know people, like I said, I have friends that work two full-time fucking jobs. Shit, like before I went to college, I was working three. I was working at a dentist office during the day. I was working at the hospital on the weekend, and then I was waiting tables on the weeknights. Like,
Right.
and I was
Well,
still
you
broke.
made it happen.
Yeah, but it was still hard. I'm just saying, not everybody has that ability. And then you have people who live in impoverished neighborhoods or whatever, and maybe they don't have access to transportation. I mean, so much plays into all of this. And yeah, it's just like, well,
All
let
I'm
me
talking
let me
about is
ask you
crying
this.
about you're not doing fucking shit, and you're taking one because, hey, first of all, I speak for everybody. No, that's dog shit. Fuck out of here with that.
Yeah, but here too in America, like the United States, I should say, we pay for fucking healthcare. Healthcare is killing people,
Oh,
you
it's
know?
Move to Canada.
Right. But then
no.
we moved to Canada, and then what? Like we have to wait 3 months to get in to see a specialist. And by that time we're fucking dead. Like there's
Not
just
everybody's dying.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay,
Really
so
escape it.
we're all gonna die, right? We all have an expiration date.
right.
Sherlock
But
Homie. Okay, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask Zero, like, because I don't know, like how much would you say a 2-bedroom apartment costs? Not in a like great neighborhood, but not in a horrible neighborhood. Like, what's the median cost
What does that
of
mean? Planet Earth is a
When-
shithole at
Whenever
this
I
point.
lived
So
close to Seattle, a 2-bedroom apartment was $13.50 a month, and
Yes.
that's pretty fucking cheap.
that's for a 2-person income.
In
Yes.
Seattle proper, I was paying $1,700 for a 2-bedroom apartment, like 900 square feet.
And I lived. Oh, you lived close to Seattle. I lived.
No,
in,
I was in Seattle.
I lived in Lakewood.
Oh,
And so what does that average out like,
I was close to White Center.
Oh, okay.
an hour? Like, what would you have to make an hour in Seattle? Because I'm not familiar with like the cost of living. But like, what would you have to make an hour in order to afford a 2-bedroom apartment that costs
minimum wage is $20 an hour within the city limits. And I believe that like what's considered, you can still like qualify for HUD and things like low income if you made up to $70K a year, I think.
Holy
Within
shit.
city.
Well, Seattle's
Wow.
It's just very.
So
It's
I think minimum wage here is 15, and I don't know what the poverty level is, or
where is that though? What state?
I'd rather not say.
Texas. Well, Texas is kind of behind.
No, I'm in the
Texas is pretty cheap.
Midwest. I'm in the
I
Midwest.
love Texas. It was pretty cheap.
Yeah, but working there kind of sucks too.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm just
it's not-
talking to
it's
Baby
not very
Love. Like
consistent.
where I live, I can get gas like with my fuel points for like I can pay $2.13 a gallon of gas.
My God,
Right.
you pay like almost close to $7
That's
for a
pretty
gallon of gas.
damn. Oh, you're in California, so
Yeah.
I'm paying.
Yeah.
I filled up in the morning at 420, 421.
Oh my God.
Yeah, full tank, and I put in about. I have a 300, so it took about $70 to get it all the way up.
Wow.
Damn.
And how long will that last you, Andy?
It will last me maybe 3 days, 2 days,
3 days exactly.
Saturday and Sunday. Yeah.
Oh hell no.
3
But
days.
that's because I work, so I use the gas.
Yeah. I get gas like once a month. I have a big ass tank. It's like 17 gallons, but I don't go anywhere.
Is it an SUV?
No, it's a minivan.
Oh, you got the minivan.
One of them hybrids?
No, it's
Is it an Aerostar?
Favorite car ever.
You shouldn't buy minivans. Those are easy to steal. I know I used to steal them all the time.
Damn.
And that's my point, Ross, that this has nothing to do with like the minorities or like the middle class or the lower class. It's all the elite that are fucking gaining from all this bullshit. Like
that's what I wanted to say. There were so many different conversations happening with that
Right.
woman that was like, that's why nothing, like there were no solutions because she was having a million different conversations, and then on top of that, she was committing like every logical fallacy known to man. Like,
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I'm confused, baby love.
What's up?
I'm waking up and I'm hearing all these crackers being
You're
upset,
not waking up. You
complaining how tough the life is, and it's all, while me and my brothers are being oppressed, That's why they hate Elon too. As soon as a brother, makes some good for himself from the motherland, right? They hate on the motherfucker. And it's the same in the ocean, dude. The most dangerous fish out there is the great white shark. There are no coincidences in nature, motherfucker. So keep complaining. I'm clearly the most oppressed here.
Oh my God, Terry.
because you're in the minority though, Terry. You know, the rich white man.
That's right, dude. And you light skin
damn
ass is white too.
Nazis. Yes.
Yeah, the man keeping you
I'm
down.
part of that 1%.
How does it feel being the minority there?
Yeah, but you
Terry?
got great titties, so that makes up a lot.
Oh,
Oh Jesus.
where?
Baby love. So
Yeah.
I'm confused because we're in all kinds of trouble just because you decided to become an activist all of a sudden.
No.
I've
No,
always
she's
been
been
an
an activist for a long time.
I've been an activist for a long time. Yeah.
For a long time. She's been an
Oh,
activist.
the-
That I
oh,
do
All
know.
of a
Yeah,
sudden
that
she
just
sits in the back of the
started.
bus on purpose and shit. Just to cause some
Nah,
stuff.
you know what? It comes down from my parents. My parents are both community activists. Growing up, I've seen them go through all this, like the whole 187 protest here in California. Like I grew up with that. But yeah, I've always contributed, like at the least, when it really affects me and my community. Yeah, Andy could attest to that. He's
Yeah,
seen me.
well, you're doing great work,
Hey,
Baby
trip out
love,
on this,
baby.
babe. Wait, baby love, trip out on this. My
Oh.
great grandma beat
Oh.
up Dolores Website when they were teenagers because they fought over a man.
Over a guy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, huh?
My great grandma was owned by a white man, the white devil.
It
The
was
white
called her
devil.
husband.
I'm
Shit.
just saying, I want my reparations.
Why am I stuck up here by ET? I do have Reese's Pieces.
Why is this dude privileged? I don't get it.
Not privileged, bitch.
You are privileged, sir.
I worked my ass off and I finally bought a fucking house.
See?
Where's my free
His
I
privilege
property?
has
work
been
too. Still got
stolen.
that ass. That's white privilege.
No, his privilege has been stolen. It was taken away
Yeah.
with his lady doll.
That's right.
No, that's at the new house. So
At the new house. So you
Oh, you
bought
got
her
it back?
own house? What was she talking to about?
I vote. Who the fuck is gonna steal that? Jesus Christ! Damn,
That's what we
you're
were all
slow.
wondering.
did you had to talk with her and working out and shit? So she's got to move out.
So basically, I trolled everybody into thinking that shit got stolen. Because who the fuck would steal that? Good luck lifting it out.
Dude, have you seen The Hills Have Eyes?
Well, you mind fucked us
There's
all, Bureau.
strange shit going on
Congratulations.
here, yeah.
It's a great
They would
movie.
Never
steal
underestimate the value of
Oh, it
rejection.
sucked moving. I had to
Great
throw it back
movie.
in the box.
Wait,
Like,
the new
fuck.
one
Where
or
am
the
I?
old
Where,
one?
where are my inbreds out
The
there?
only one.
There are
Where my
multiple.
inbreds out.
Yes.
No.
So there's the
Not
old
yet.
one.
Why? You gotta get another one?
Maybe.
Yes.
There's the old one that
Did
came
everybody
out
get
with
another one? Who's here?
Michael
Confused.
Berry, and then there was like a more recent
Oh
one.
no, it's fine. It's melting at the moment at the new place because I'm not
But
there.
I'm just saying, dude. We let them drive, we let them vote. Now they're becoming activists and shit.
It's gonna turn into beef jerky. What?
Fucking
That's
Terry,
why
don't
Zero
say that.
bought a doll.
Next,
They have
next,
no
next,
respect for what we give. No.
next, they're gonna want to vote, right?
No,
wait, they already
they
do.
already got
Stop.
that, dude.
A boat
Chew gum
for
and learn how to
what?
read.
The
It
desert?
wasn't
Flip
a-
that one
God
on
forbid,
by.
right? God forbid. We have an opinion here.
Yeah, dude,
No,
you got all
hey.
these opinions, but can you work a plow? That's the.
I don't need one.
No, that's what they came at the first couple of days when I started like having these debates or chats on my thing. Like my own like Hispanic people or Mexican people, they're like, why don't you shut up? They're like, shut up, you're just a female, you shouldn't even be opening your mouth, you shouldn't be having an opinion and this and that. I was like, oh my God,
Yes.
no,
And
I thought we were
That's why you
attacking
can't
now.
argue with dumb people because they don't know when they've lost the argument.
Exactly.
I'm more cultured, you know.
That's my
Okay, well,
question,
maybe
Lady,
you are
Lady Love.
content to the Gurdons.
How did that whole thing start? Did you go to them or did they come to you?
No, it was how
Over the
how was
Kendrick Lamar incident, right?
Yeah, it started with the whole Kendrick Lamar thing that somebody misspoke out of, you
Oh,
know, and you know what, I like at a point it's like, yeah, I agree why they could have been offended by that, because that guy spoke out of turn, like he had no business opening his mouth. But then when he did that, that kind of like lit the match to where a whole bunch of other shit started popping off, and it's like, oh, we don't, you know, like so much racism and disrespect, and it's like, okay, for one, I'm not gonna allow for them to like belittle us and disrespect us in such manner. You know, that's just not, that's, it's out, like it's out of pocket. We shouldn't be doing that, you know. So
You're
yeah.
out of place talking
yeah,
about hip hop. You know,
exactly. I mean, I don't care about hip hop. Like, dude, that's all you. I don't
Well, it
care.
wasn't about that. It was about that he had a concert for Juneteenth, and somebody was like, "There's not enough, Chicano representation," and it was like, "Well, that's not really what it was about. That's why."
Exactly,
That's
exactly.
right.
Like like I said, he shouldn't have said anything. It's not, you know.
I would also point out that the German representation in Kendrick Lamar concerts is very little. You know.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
yeah.
non-existent almost. I mean, you're probably
Yes,
the most
I'm feeling
oppressed in that community.
underrepresented. We have
Yep.
to. You have to do something.
Well, behind the curtain, there's a couple of Jews with their, with their bags of money. Well, that's all
That's why
happening.
the Germans are where they are with Kendrick Lamar.
Non-existent.
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
He
Did
should have
you
been
hear?
born a Jew.
Hey, did you
Barry.
hear that he quit?
It depends on the
LA
time.
Icon.
You know.
What was that, baby? Love?
LA
I didn't hear
Icon
about
quit.
that.
You
Say
heard
it
that
again.
right?
You have to. You have
I
to
said
articulate.
LA Icon, the guy that started this whole
That's
little,
him, LA Icon.
yeah, he quit yesterday. Oh, today actually he quit.
Where did he quit?
He left the foods community because he got tired of people calling him and talking shit to him for
Who
what
did
he
he
did.
work
He
You know?
was
for?
a fool that the fools can't fuck with.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait, was he
Damn, he was that fool, huh?
was
Yeah.
he working? Was he working for Fools? Was he working
Food-
for Fools Gone Wild or what?
No, foods community.
Foo's
Fools
gone
community?
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
You
do the
don't-
fools
you-
news.
You never
Yeah,
heard of
Fools
Fools Gone Wild?
No.
Oh, you're missing out, bro.
Yeah.
You're missing out.
The brilliance of the food community is like you got the gothic food, you got the gangster food, you got,
Yeah.
yeah, you got all the different
Wait,
fools
wait,
up
wait.
in
We
there.
got gothic
whoa.
food. We got big titted gothic girlfriends. Where's this?
What you-
community?
what I'm
you
hearing
also have
is
you also have what
There's
they call
big
the,
titty goth Latinas out there, and I didn't know about this.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
there are.
Oh,
How do you not know about it?
This is minus and minus is plus.
never
this
looked.
is science. This is
never
like
looked, he said.
100% anal for sure. Dude.
that's
It's
great.
Latina and goth. Then you got a Latina with daddy issues. Dude.
You got the Fulios and the Fulias.
Which is
you know?
all Latinas, right? Due to the prison industrial
You might be
complex.
the perfect woman. You know.
Like where I grew up, there was not like too many foods. It was mostly like chutaro, like
Here's
Ed
the
Hardy.
thing: everyone
jeans,
wants a
button
crazy girl
downs,
until they get
boots.
stabbed.
Yeah, well, you gotta
This is so
choose
true.
your times. When you let the craziness out. So what's that?
Fools Gone Wild.
I was promised a goth chick. So where's the goth chick?
Why does that horse have
certified
socks on?
tartar
I want that shirt.
That's not a
Certified
goth
torta-
chick.
Certified
Yo.
torta
Pounder?
pounder. Hell
The
yeah.
Crunch Fitness
Have you
starter
seen like
pack is
Chico
too
Bling with his
real.
whole selling chile by the pound, and he's a chilepreneur.
Look, this is how I used
Oh,
to
he's a
dress back in the day.
Sanchopreneur. He says a Sanchopreneur.
I used
Dude,
to
why are
dress
you
like this
checking
guy.
out all the dudes?
That's
Hey,
how I
man,
used to
I'm a
dress. I'm
Sanchopreneur,
showing you.
man. I'm a
I don't care
Sanchopreneur,
about
man.
him.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's gonna show you how to make a torta.
Oh,
That
that's the
ain't
one.
dough.
That's
That's
a
the
belly.
one.
That's a belly, by the way.
Yeah, that's the one
Nuh-uh.
without the feet.
No.
Yeah,
That's not dough.
that's the one
That's a
without the
belly?
feet.
Yeah, that is a belly.
damn. Oh, dude.
Oh, how that was disgusting. What the hell?
Well, you're in for a surprise.
Fuck.
Oh wow.
That was great.
Well,
that was
there
great.
was no goth either.
Yeah, it's
The
a fu-
fucking black.
it's a comedy.
Torta Patrol.
It's a comedy. It's a comedy thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing. As
Whoa.
Mexicans, we like to laugh. We
Yeah.
we're
Andy,
clowns.
where's the
Look-
girl
look-
that didn't
look-
get to eat
Look,
her
look,
turkey?
look, here comes the tortas ready to get
What's
down.
a Mexican?
I
what
will
the fuck
say-
is a Come on.
I will say this:
Mexican?
Yes,
growing
those
up
are
in like a
Mexicans. Are
mostly
you
Hispanic
No,
crazy?
not
neighborhood,
Mexican.
She was saying
most
Mexican.
Mexican,
Hispanic humor.
What is a
Mexican.
Mexican?
You
She
guys
was
just
saying
don't know
Mexican
about.
and Hispanics.
You guys just don't know about how
Well,
service is.
I don't want to offend anyone because I know
So, baby love,
Mexican is
since I review all this
there's
Hispanic footage
all
now,
of
baby
Central
love, so
America. You know,
why
I don't
aren't
want to
you
offend
chubby?
anyone.
No, I know what a
I
Mexican
can't hear
is.
you over zero. What?
And so
Growing up
why
in like a
aren't you
mostly
chubby?
Mexican neighborhood,
Type
we
it
don't have the
again.
best sense
Fuck.
of humor.
New guy, she's not talking to you. She's talking to me. So the question was, so
Damn.
what?
Hey, it's
What?
white
Dude, it's
dominant culture
true.
at
Jeez,
play.
Terry getting,
Okay,
Terry,
motherfucker.
Dude.
Terry getting a little jealous there. Huh?
Dude, I'm not getting jealous, dude. Sometimes you need to
Territorial.
unsip, you know,
New guy, have you met? New
before
guy,
you
have you met
stare a
baby?
motherfucker down.
Have you here? Let me
What?
put baby love next to you, new guy. Hold on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. It's more
Here,
comfortable.
put
She's
the
playing around too much.
put
I
the
don't live at any or
No,
near
that's
any
zero.
border,
Dude.
but I do have a sign
Don't do me
for
like that.
reserved distance only parking
Dude.
sign. But when I do
Focus
find
on
one,
the
I'll post
There,
it.
sir, there is a mistake, sir.
No, it's not.
Yes, sir. You're not
It's
baby love.
Oh, guys, I have another comment I want to make. I don't know
Okay.
if she probably put it when you guys were talking about it, but she's like, I don't care if my
Can I
kid
get a
doesn't have any
translator
white
for that?
woman, to date.
It's coming in a little blurry. I don't know
But
if it's just me.
I don't know if you guys, I've certainly heard and seen like TikToks and stuff like that where Black women are pissed
Are you
when
eating your mic?
Quiet, quiet.
Yeah,
We're-
it's coming in a little blurry. I don't know.
oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Also, Andy,
Oh,
there must have
there we
been
go.
an oversight because I'm in the wrong place.
He's at the bottom of the pole or bottom of the
Why
totem
you
pole.
call it like that?
Bottom of the
I'm
That's not
totem
down for
pole.
nice.
people eating their fucking
It's because you're the
mic.
foundation
What?
of us all, Terry.
Wah, wah.
That's right. I'm coming from
He's
the
a
back.
pillar.
You hold us all up.
That's right.
Maybe are you using a headset, Heather?
No, I'm not using a headset.
There you are. There you are. Right
Maybe
there. There
that's
you are.
it.
Perfect.
There,
Right
there it
there.
is.
Okay, so what I was saying is that, she's like, I don't care if my son brings home a white woman or whatever. But I've heard plenty of black women
Yeah.
Yeah.
get pissed. I mean, I've seen TikToks, where they do not, they're like, oh, the white women are taking our men. And like, they don't, I can't say that that's for everybody, but it's definitely been something I've heard discussed
Yeah,
before.
How do you
well,
know
it's
they're
because
black?
it's of the obvious thing, because once you go black, you never go back. So they're inviting competition in, so it's
Right.
very understandable.
What irritated me the most is that she was like, "We just want our reparations. You to leave us the fuck alone." Well, hello. First of all, Baby Love didn't go to you. You
Yeah.
went to Baby Love, so don't be talking about being left the fuck alone because you're the one inserting yourself. And the whole reparation thing, I'm like, look, if you really want to go back as far as who's really owed the reparations, I'm like, the border jumped my tribe twice.
Exactly.
And we still don't get shit because we don't got a casino. We don't have federal recognition. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
it was
and they say
oppression
that,
Olympics, and it was all about her story. That's all
yeah,
it was.
see,
You know
see,
what the
with this,
Mexicans got? You know what the native Mexicans got? They got the privilege of getting raped by the white colonists and pretty much
No, don't put
bred
that.
out
No,
bred
what
out
they
the
got,
Aztecs.
they got sneezed
Oh, it
on.
wasn't me. I
They
wasn't
got
around
they
that
got
time.
pounded.
Not my
You know what I
fault.
mean?
mm-hmm.
So our ancestors were pretty much raped the hell out of, you know.
Yeah, but that was the Spaniards, so
Because some other cracker ass did that, you're gonna lump everybody
we
into
would have
that
treated
shit?
you gently.
Fuck outta here.
Warmly, I believe is
Dumb as
the
shit.
term.
That's right.
Terry,
Would
as the
have raised you.
Terry, as the representative of the white race here, right?
And I will say this:
What?
you never hear the Irish complain, and they were indentured servants.
No, those fuckers
This
got
dude
fucked
is
with
more
too.
white than me.
This fucker's
Yeah.
darker than everybody.
Terry, as
That's
a
right.
representative of the white race, why did you guys always try to fuck us over? Blacks, Mexicans.
Not
Yeah,
try
well,
to.
it's not
Natives.
just also you're speaking for everybody. Yeah, well,
Well,
it's how it is.
Thank God they did
Somebody
zoom
got to
in my
walk at
camera
the
on.
front. It's not always easy.
Why can't you just leave us all alone?
Yeah, well, look at the world.
Great day. You still want
Yeah,
to
leave us
start
alone,
check?
Mac Diddy, brother.
You guys are silly.
Nobody's silly. You're silly. You're seeing
Who
public
doesn't like
office.
Menudo? I know
Menudo's
none
good
of
as
you know
shit.
fucking
Dude, have you
shit.
ever
That
thought
sh-
about like
that cures a
actually
hangover like
running
no
for
one's
office, baby
business.
love?
For what?
Have you thought actually running for office, like council or something?
Fuck no.
Why not?
I mean, am I good at it? I mean, what do you guys think? You think I'm good at that?
No, but it would be funny.
I think you handled yourself really well, baby love.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Considering
yeah,
like
you
Mud,
did
how-
Mud
good.
Wessel.
They
I can't
give
do
you
that.
a little hammer and everything.
I can't do what she did with that lady. I can't do it. I would have fucking ended up losing it on her.
Oh, you should go to council meetings and should film that shit. You know?
Yeah.
Where you confront
You should
them.
totally do that, baby. Let's go to council meetings,
Mhm.
record it, and then talk about it on
Oh,
your
now
channel.
you're
And you
on
can do
everybody
the
else.
snap
No,
thingy too. You know?
Andy and Terry
The
should
little
do
walk-in snaps, yeah. I don't know. I
it.
think
Do
about it.
this shit.
I mean, I just think it like I don't know. It's just it's never ending. It's gonna be never ending. You know.
And you're a small woman, right?
I'm little, yeah.
Yeah, so you can be the voice of the little people. See, that's great.
Yeah, and
We're
that's what they said.
rebranding.
What
We're
the fuck is
rebranding, baby.
little?
I'm little.
She's
I'm
small.
Yeah.
She has like the
Yeah,
tiniest.
everybody's little compared to
roll around
zero.
That's not.
Yeah.
Have you seen her when she goes live?
Only if zero is average, she's big. You know what I mean?
Yes, I'm just the average. So, okay, are you below like the 4 feet or 3 feet?
I'm not. I'm 5'3", and then I'm
You're taller than me. You're
What?
way taller than me.
yeah.
5'3". You're still okay. So that's
I'm average, yeah. But I'm little,
Yeah,
like
but she's skinny.
yeah. My body's like.
Too little in the middle,
At
but
least
you
the
got much
fucking
things.
She's like a
meat.
ninja.
I just have big feet. I'm just kidding. I don't.
That's right. She looks like a water
Yeah,
ski.
she's got big old
I've
balls.
worked like
now we
13
have
minutes.
to
I want to show you guys a little clip right here, real quick.
Oh my god, no.
This is Baby Love with West Coast
she all
Graffiti.
dolled up and everything. Yeah.
Remember that day, Terry? That
Ah,
shit?
she's found.
Exclusive content.
She's found.
Smart purchase. Smart purchase. of
That was a
Terry.
close one. Wow. wait. This
Wow, did you see her?
That's right.
She did get all dolled up for West Coast.
What a tease.
Wow.
What a tease.
No, for the live, not for
What's
West
going
Coast.
on? What's going on there, Terry? I can't believe you let her do that.
Dude, no, that's her her new signature move. We're gonna do that in the council meetings too. Oh, it's gonna
The
be great.
bloopers, yeah.
The mic drop.
Yeah, dude, I wanna like
Doc.
since I came up with that shit, I wanna like at least like 30%.
You'll be my manager, Terry.
You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
She
sure.
did get dolled up for West Coast.
No, I got dolled up for the live. First
She-
of
she
all.
Are
got
you
dolled
American?
up.
Yeah, sure. Send me American money. It's fine.
She got dolled up for the severity of the situation.
Yeah, you know, I can't be representing my people looking like
I mean,
fucking-
the guy was wearing suspenders too.
You
He was
can't be
going for the whole
representing-
Larry
Suspenders,
King
goddamn.
vibe, you know?
yeah.
You gotta get all dolled up. You gotta represent the
That's,
fine
that's why
raza.
that's why I had the whole bandana shirt on. You know, like come on. Yeah,
I
You
wore
never
my
getting
best
dolled
top
up,
only
Andy.
button up.
yeah,
So, baby love,
yeah.
first date,
Perm.
steak, fish, or pork?
What?
What?
First date, steak, fish, or pork?
Steak, fish, or pork?
Steak.
Or pork,
Wait,
Opposite.
or all of them.
The dick.
I'll
Tofu.
take steak.
well, who's taking her out on the
Sausage.
date? Who's taking her out on the date?
Wait, is it a tube
I'm
steak?
asking baby
We
love.
already been over this. Baby love is willing to sacrifice 80%. You can skip the eating.
Damn.
No. She's not gonna just give it up without getting a nice
That's
fat
not what
steak.
I'm talking about.
You know,
If I were to ask you on a date,
known to
what
sling the
was
pipe,
your
she said.
preference?
Ooh.
to?
Oh wait,
Steak,
we're playing that
fish,
game. Hold
pork,
on,
What?
we're
I-
playing that
I
game.
take steak.
Wait.
Steak?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're playing that game. We're playing that game. He said
Okay.
if he were to take you out on a date, hold on, where's it at? Okay, here we go.
Oh, what the fuck?
Welcome everybody to today's game called the dating game with Zero. And our contestant, Baby Love. Okay, Zero. First of all, where would this date happen?
What do you mean?
Would you come fly down to California to take her out on a date?
No, I'd have her fly up here.
And you pay the ticket, right? You pay for the whole ticket, right?
Delivery service.
Well, of course.
So you're gonna Uber Eats Baby Love all the way over there to see you. Huh?
Uber Eats. What
So-
the fuck is
Yeah.
that?
Okay.
No, I'd have her
Don't
pick
So-
up the
DoorDash her there.
fucking town car.
So do you have a nice car? Because she likes being in nice cars.
I don't drive, so therefore.
You don't drive, or you
can
can take an Uber. You can take an Uber. You can take an Uber. You can
She
take
can
an
have a
Uber, right?
spicy.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
it would be a limo. I don't know what you understand.
Ooh, nice.
Town car, limo, whatever.
But she gonna pay for that.
A lot
Okay.
cheaper than a
Zero
So-
is the chariot.
Okay, Zero. So what restaurant
Piggyback
would you
ride.
take? What restaurant would you take Baby Love to?
There is. Well, it kind of depends. So out here there is one, but I'll have to make reservations. Like,
You take her to Tim
Good luck,
Hortons.
sis.
You gotta make reservations in the desert.
oh yes,
That's what
Yeah.
That's what you tell
It's
me.
very bougie
No,
restaurant.
you have to at the
yeah.
one fucking place. I forgot the name.
I'll take you out to the best place in town, Chili's.
Oh yeah, they got the baby
Okay,
back
Chili's
in
is
there.
good.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
I
taking
want
her
my
to the
baby
gas
back in the
station and warming up
Yeah.
some hot dog or something.
But that's only if you wanted to go
Get
there.
her in the
Otherwise,
mood.
you can go anywhere
It's so
else.
romantic, Terry.
Don't
Yeah.
knock those gas station hot dogs.
I'm
They
just,
got me
you know.
through some lean
You're
times.
not
Give me
buying
some
any gas
lemon
station
melon.
hot
They also
dogs
give you some mean
unless
shit.
it's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Now I got a whole theory on those hot dogs. Well, I'll talk about that later. Anyways, Zero.
But it makes
I'm
sense
down
that
for it.
Zero doesn't drive because if he would drive, he can't drink, right?
So let's say he gets an
Right,
Uber,
exactly.
right?
So
Now,
he's being responsible.
if
Uh-huh.
if you get
That's
the
good.
Uber, will you spend a little more extra to get the nice Ubers, or are you gonna pick her up in one of those
The one with the leopard print.
Prius?
What?
Let's say when you order an Uber, right? You can get like a Prius or a little Civic,
I
or
already told you what I
you
would
can
have her
spend a
picked
little
up in.
more
It's not a
and get her
fucking
a
Uber.
car with leather seats and all that. Would you get her the leather seats?
It's a limo, so where the fuck they
Easier to
at?
rinse down.
Mhm. Now,
Isn't
when
that
you-
kind of like a guarantee that
What-
it may be leather or pleather?
no. There's a
Fucking hell.
there's a guaranteed
You
leather
can
option.
also get an 18-wheeler.
Whether it's a town car, but limo, etc.
There's Uber Black where you get in there, they'll have drinks and chips and therefore.
Where the
What'd you call
fuck? We don't even have a fucking Uber. Fuck out of here.
Okay,
What do you mean?
so now here comes the
We don't even
question.
get any of that. Fuck
Wait.
out of here.
Good night, Mel. So
Good night,
Is
Mel.
it an option?
when you get to the
Well, yeah.
restaurant, when you get to the restaurant, right?
Right.
Will you get off first and open the door for
Not
her,
yet.
or are you gonna let her just
Well,
get
no
off?
shit.
So
Or
you're a
maybe you're
romantic
lucky
guy.
they have one of them Star Trek doors, you know. when it goes-
Why not
Oh,
open the door for
A
everybody?
DeLorean door? Yeah.
I'm just a fucking doorman. Fuck.
Does they have a doorman there where you're
Do
gonna
you
go?
tip the doorman?
Yeah, question. Yeah, good question.
Well, no, there is not a doorman there.
Oh, no, there's not a
He
doorman.
just lost his
I
job.
am the doorman.
Sure, I said, like, yeah,
No,
dude,
there's
I
that
paid,
one
I paid the
doorman.
Uber
You're
extra to stop at
fired.
my house first to pick me up before we go to pick her up.
Oh,
I'm sorry, door dude.
Fuck the damn doors.
That's right. You know, you have healthy
Okay,
hands.
so when
Fuck
you
the
get
doors,
in there,
he's banging them walls out.
Mm.
okay, when you
Wait
get
till
in
he discovers the toilet.
there, Zero, when you get in there, right? What's the first thing you do when you get to the table after they take you to the table?
What? No, have her sit down first. Pull out her chair
Uh-huh.
for her.
And
Oh,
nice.
the first thing is you
Nice.
say hello to
Little
everybody because they're all
napkin,
related in the
pork-
desert.
tablecloth thing.
nice. Now, when you order your
Then I
drinks,
sit
because
down.
you have to have a cocktail first, right?
Well, I asked
Now,
her,
what-
hey, what do you want? Or I'll order. I don't know if she's into like red wine,
Rubbing
white
alcohol.
wine.
Well, wait.
Notice how it's
That-
Andy
whatever.
asking all the questions.
Wait. Ask her, Zero.
Nobody
What are
likes
you
talking their
into?
tail on the first date, Andy.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Well,
Let
that's what
Zero ask her what she would like to drink.
Mm.
Go ahead, Zero.
Wait, I thought she was supposed to answer that.
No, you ask her. You ask her.
Okay,
I
where
just-
where are we at? Where are
I'm
we at?
Smith
Baby love,
myself.
what would you like to drink?
I
Or
would like
have you read?
red wine, red sweet wine. Yeah.
Sweet
She would like a
okay.
buzz ball. Do they serve buzz balls?
Yeah,
So
or
a
bubba.
rosé and or like super sweet, or
Yes.
just like a super. Okay, so rosé and or this is, oh, you
Sure.
said red, so
Dude,
pinkish.
she's already wanting to drink some wine. You're playing on easy mode tonight.
And
Order a bottle of that real quick.
Real quick. No, he's kidding. Yeah.
so he did ask though, what would you have? Meat,
What's the
chicken,
settle?
or fish?
I go with meat.
She
Meat,
said
okay.
steak.
So whatever
Steak.
she
Steak's
wanted
over, you
on
Hey,
Everyone
that
Steak.
said
menu.
me.
Steak's over, you're not paying attention. Bye.
She wants that meat. You know.
now, just because she's picking the meat, right? It doesn't mean she's gonna give you anal that night, right?
Oh my
Dude,
god.
but, you know,
Going for that
the
on
thing
the
is,
first
no.
date, not
That's only
it's
lobster.
very
That's
easy.
only
going
lobster.
sexual anything
dude,
like
it's
that.
it's very easy to know what's going on, dude.
Did I
She's
go too
picking-
far?
You went
No,
too
she's
far.
picking the
Come on
meat,
now.
dude.
No,
the
not at
meat
all.
means nothing is off the table, right?
Yeah.
If she would have picked the fish, she would be more in the blowjob kind of mood, right? And the chicken is for them lesbians who like
Making
to
sense.
scissor.
Making sense.
Lobster,
Not where I'm
good stuff
going.
right off the bat.
Damn it.
My friends, thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay,
80%. That's all
Okay.
I'm saying.
Zero. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. Small talk with baby love on a date. What would you tell her? Okay, ready? Go.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Okay, wait. 2 minutes. Talk to baby love like if you were on a date.
Yeah.
Make small
No,
talk.
I'm not
I'll give you.
doing that.
I'll
here
give you
unless
2
we're on
minutes.
an actual
2
fucking
minutes. 2
date.
minutes.
Even the bird is
2 minutes.
excited.
Nope.
Come on, 2 minutes.
It'd
What
be
would you?
completely fucking different.
Come on. All right,
Give
go.
us a taste, sir.
Give us a taste of what you tell her.
What?
Go. Come on.
Give us a
show
taste of your pros.
Yeah, show us how you would start the conversation on your first date. Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. Go.
Fuck it. If you're going down the line here, I'll go first.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
Wait, another
Wait,
person
what?
that just pulled up the chair. All right. All right.
Yeah,
So
right.
here we go. 1 minute, go.
So, how was your date? Did you like the ride here so far? I splurged on the Uber. It's an Uber Black. Just for you. That's cool. I'll go fuck myself. Goodbye.
So friend-zoned.
You blew it, baby love.
All right. So
Okay.
let me go. Let me show this.
Okay.
dude now.
All right. Somehow,
Because you don't know
somehow-
how you're going to react at that point in time.
A third
Yeah, you
seat has
don't.
just been involved. The third seat has just been pulled up.
All right. So,
Shut up.
somebody say go.
Go.
So, baby love, you been eating good?
And action.
You been eating good, baby love? So you gotta
Sure.
answer.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, dude. So I'm paying for all this shit. Are we fucking in the bathroom or are we driving to my place?
Fuck you. Shut up, Gary.
I can get the Uber driver to leave. We got the back seat.
That's
Oh
all
my
right,
God.
dude. 80%.
What is it
80%.
with
And
the
you
fucking
already have a little
Uber?
bit of wine. You have a little bit of that good. We
And
might
I'm
not
gonna
make
kill
it to
you.
the Uber.
Is that the actual Uber trick? No, fuck out of here.
You blew it. You blew it.
It's not
You
gonna
blew
be
it,
a
Zero.
No.
First
Zero.
question on
That's
the
why
first
you.
date.
That's why you
about
have
it.
your first date usually in a swinger club or something.
First question on the first
I
date.
will talk
Do you
with
have
Baby
plan
Love
B?
a little bit later about whatever. And there's it.
You know, there's two other beautiful ladies on this panel. You could ask.
Exactly.
Red Sack Mac.
Yeah, my
I'm
turn.
from
My
Nigeria.
turn. Hey, baby
Hey
love.
does not count.
That's right.
You can hear me.
Terry's from like some part of it. Where you from? Zimbabwe?
Nigeria.
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 I'm trying to woo baby love.
Yeah,
And
Nigeria, but I'm adopted and living
Yo,
in Germany.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
You want to see how it's done? This is how it's done.
You cannot beat her, Andy.
No. Okay, who wants to date me? Heather or Sherlock Holmes? Who wants to date me?
I want to woo baby love, please.
Oh,
Give it a
all right.
try.
Ooh, let's
We
see.
got
Here
a
starts
fourth.
the scissoring.
We got a
Okay,
fourth.
that's off my
We
hands.
got a
That
fourth
is.
chair. We got a
Baby
fourth chair. And coming in, we got Heather Dizzle coming in to play the dating game.
Oh gosh, what did I get myself into?
Okay, go ahead, Heather Dizzle. Throw your movidas
Oh, you smell
on
so
baby love.
you smell so pretty. What perfume are you wearing?
I can't hear. What? I couldn't hear her. We'll say it again one more time.
What perfume are you wearing?
Oh, she's pretending to cannot hear. This is going bad.
No, she's not
No, I can't
coming
hear.
through.
Carol, hold on.
It's because you're
I'm
coming in.
gonna switch
There you go.
devices.
There you go. There you go. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
I asked
Yeah, it's the
what
device, I think.
perfume are you wearing because you smell really nice.
You sound very muffled, Heather.
God damn it!
We heard that.
I'll
No,
go-
you're not.
I'll go.
Now
I'll
you're
go with
good.
Heather.
She's muffled because the
Ritzy.
head is between them legs.
Redzy, come up and play a dating
Because of
game.
the patriarchy.
Ross, get up here.
I just sound
You
angry
know that
and
the old
direct.
teaching song? You put one leg over my shoulder. You put two legs over my shoulder.
Oh God, who sang that?
Yeah. This is killing
Who's saying that? I
everything if
forget.
you do that. Just saying. You know?
Well, that failed. So,
That's because
So,
you've
baby
never
love,
had
I wanna
your
try
legs
a
over
different
somebody's shoulder.
approach. I want to
all I
try
can say,
try a
Ah,
different
look who
approach.
showed
shut
up.
up, Terry. You
Oh,
don't
Amanda
get
Meat
space.
for no, you shut up, Zero. So,
Oh,
baby
you.
love, baby love. Let me try this. So, baby love, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Yeah, well, take
Come on,
the
Betsy.
credit card real quick and buy you something nice off the Gucci store. I'm waiting in the bathroom.
Yeah, you have
you know?
that.
Okay, so all right, so Heather's
See,
gonna
now we're going with the ooh.
Heather's gonna throw her move. Wait. Heather wants to throw her moves on baby love, so let's go.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Well,
let's
I
do
only
that.
came up so I could reject Andy.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Oh no.
like a tumor, you know.
Um, so baby love, what kind of perfume are you wearing? You smell really nice.
Oh,
I'm wearing Tiffany's.
wow.
Oh, I love that fragrance. It really suits your.
And she sounds like a
You're
porn
there,
star. I don't know
Yeah.
about this.
That's how women talk when they amongst themselves.
This
How
is
about
like
we
Ah.
just go get some ice cream and go home and cry about how awful men are and watch a rom com?
Yes,
that
I
sounds
like
like
that.
dykes
I like
on
that.
bikes.
I would do that.
Yeah, winner.
Winner,
I think
winner.
I've seen this in an episode of like Big Bang Theory. That exact script.
Oh my gosh.
And
Come
if I
on,
happen to go down
Heather.
on you, then don't worry.
I was about to
I'm kidding. I'm
Whoa.
kidding.
No, that's the time was already off. This is like, you know, it's not
Are
within
you?
the
I'm
rules.
blushing.
No,
I like
never
to
let me
blush right now.
finish.
Wow, we got some scissoring action going on here. Maybe.
I
Maybe.
want to see now
Yeah, you do.
Sherlock Holmes vote baby love. I just want to watch.
He's like, I just want to watch.
Wait. Let me put my lipstick on and then I'll
I
woo
just want
baby
to
love.
watch from the corner chair.
Ooh, she getting her
That's right.
lipstick.
Every scene needs a corner, dude.
Okay, who's next?
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes, she's
I'm
preparing
still
herself.
trying
You
to
know, sometimes you
finish.
got to stretch a little.
God
bit.
damn it, Terry, shut up.
Shut the fuck up. I'm
You
liberated now.
fuck off, god damn it.
Oh, is it because I'm black?
Zero, why are you upset, man?
I hate these white people.
I really. No! I'm not that fucking.
Oh, and
white.
Zero, happy birthday!
I'm like a-
Before I forget, you know,
What do you mean happy birthday? It was like a couple
it's
months
your
ago.
birthday,
Fuck
right?
off.
So happy birthday!
Why is it my birthday again?
I don't know, dude. I was not born into your birthday.
Oh, every day is
Happy
my birthday,
birthday.
so thank you.
Oh, you should treat it like that.
I would also say
What do you like to
that
say?
I would have Baby Love flown in. Same thing with like the limo. Have a hotel set up.
On Coach, on Delta.
Come over to my
Where
new
the sex
place
doll is
and
already
either
waiting.
A, barbecue or cook on the stove said steak,
Mhm.
and there you go.
Nice.
So, do you think that improved the situation?
Yes.
I don't
But
see
what
how.
happens when she goes to the closet and your doll falls out? Do you think she'll go running out of the apartment?
Dude,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
is
yeah,
Sherlock
yeah.
Holmes
Right,
Why?
doing?
She's
Is like,
just gonna squeeze the boobs and be like, "Ooh, it's nice."
what is Sherlock Holmes doing? Is she
Why is
putting
it
on some
leaking?
latex or something? Like, what's taking so long?
Zero, would you take the doll out on the date with you and baby love?
No.
Where the doll's face?
Okay, I'm creeped out.
Yeah, well, you gotta
Why?
introduce.
I'm
You gotta
gonna send
introduce
a
the woman in
used
your life to
doll to
baby
my
love. You know?
homie,
Oh, yeah.
fucking Honest Abe.
Could you
There-
imagine hooking up with some guy and going home with him and like that fall out of his closet?
I
Oh
know.
yeah,
I would
dude. He's
fuck
like
up.
so.
Why have it in the
Imagine.
closet when I got
Listen,
would
listen.
leave.
Imagine like Amanda.
Fuck.
Imagine you're hooking up with a dude, right? You go over like to his place and you're having some nice nasty sex, right?
Okay.
After that, he goes into the shower and he says to you, "Oh, give me a T-shirt from the closet real quick, right?" And then you open that closet and in there lies that
Lifeless eyes staring
that
at you.
that real doll, right? So what do you do?
Oh, I'm taking that shit with us everywhere. Fuck
She
the
runs out of the
bullshit.
room and then
Hey,
she
to
meets
start
with
a
her
would
healthy
that be a
relationship is
problem?
letting your exes be known.
Let's get in the mood.
Heard people say that
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Keep talking, Terry. You got me going.
Mm,
Go, Terry.
Keep talking.
that's right.
Keep
I'm almost
talking.
finished. Keep talking.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So the
we're
ball.
about
So,
to witness
yeah.
Sherlock Holmes, baby love,
shared love and
Oh yeah. So,
lesbian passion.
so the doll falls out of the closet, and then what?
I already said
Me and them went pick it up and take it with us.
Right.
First, I
Oh,
sniffed
yeah.
the photo that leaked out. And then I
Neatfoot tries to run out of the room and she stubs her foot on the bed, on the corner of the bed, and then
I
she
don't
has
have a
to have
bed yet.
another.
I gotta get a new one.
Okay, but if that really happened, ladies, would the first thought
Yeah,
that goes
I'm
through your head,
Abe, get up here.
when the
No.
first thought that goes through your head is, oh my God, he's a serial killer,
Yes, it's a dead body.
right?
And then
Well,
you're like, I'm
never
about to get
fear,
Jeffrey
it's in the
Dahmer.
window waving.
That would be my
So
initial
it-
thought.
And then when you realize it's not a dead body, you're even more scared and have to get out.
Yeah, but maybe you can see
Why are you making
positively
it
and think
worse
like
than
he's into
everything
kinky
else?
shit and stuff. You know?
So when you got
Let's be
like
real here.
500 fucking big ass dildos,
Like,
does
man
everybody
or
else get
real
freaked
dolls
out by
exist?
that? Yeah. Are you
Dude,
a
Zero's the proud
serial
owner of a
doll?
real doll. What are you talking?
Ta-da! You got me.
Oh, here
What's
we
up?
go.
I'm
Dude, why
not
you're not on
responsible for anything.
vacation?
What's that?
Did you get your
Why you're
Ramsey
not on
hyperdrive?
vacation?
I don't know.
You didn't listen.
I'm just not, I guess.
Hey, Sammy.
What?
She wasn't.
We're talking about dates.
Yeah.
What
He
would
wasn't
you do
talking.
What's
for
up?
baby love?
What do you say?
Abe.
What?
your turn.
So wait, Abe.
First
So you
date
always
with,
wanted to.
baby love.
Yeah. So
Hi,
you always
Sammy.
wanted to participate, Abe, right? So we're playing a game right now. The
Cool.
game
Not
is
a game,
the
that's
game
real
is
life.
called
Fuck
We're
it.
Dating Baby Love. So you're dating Baby Love, and
All right.
Just
walk
baby love.
walk him through. Walk him
There's,
through it.
there's two other beautiful women on panel.
Or
No, three.
Sherlock Holmes, Amanda.
No.
Okay,
There's-
pick
there's-
one. Pick
There's
one,
Amanda.
and walk him through.
Woo!
Holy
Hey, there
shit!
you go.
All right,
Look how
all
beautiful she is.
all you
So,
fuckers drop.
Baby
I'm
Love,
talking to
After
Sherlock
After the
Holmes.
organizing meeting, baby love, we're gonna go to this
Hi.
protest, right? Are you down? Because we're gonna fuck
Let's
some
go.
shit up.
Protest.
Holy shit!
You got to
Oh
appeal
my
to
God.
the
Step one, we get
to
a
what's
rest.
important
Step
to
two,
her,
we get a
right?
cell all
Why?
to
You're gonna make
ourselves.
everybody else jealous.
Oh,
This is
holy shit!
bullshit.
See, I
It's
could
Hollywood
not.
Squares.
I could not
Sherlock
date
Holmes, you
like
look
Sherlock
familiar.
Holmes.
I think I've
Yeah, but
given
I
you a
could not
ride.
date
You watch a
Sherlock
lot of
Holmes.
porn?
She's always like, dude, I could not date Sherlock Holmes because she's like that chick where I always have to say, like, during the whole date, like, yeah, women rights, dude, very important, very important. You know,
Okay,
like,
hey,
all that
that's
shit.
everybody on panel.
To get
that
this
you
mascara running.
Right. Abe,
No,
Abe, you want to play a game?
Yeah, let's play again.
Fix
Okay.
it. Fix it.
You're going to pick up Sherlock Holmes. Okay, start off on
All right.
how you're gonna pick her up. Go ahead.
Who?
I'm not gonna leave you up here alone. Hey,
Sounds good.
Wrong.
All right,
can
hey,
pick him up.
Hey,
too, so-
Yeah.
Abe and Para. You guys talk about how you would go pick up Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, for a date?
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't.
You probably wouldn't.
What?
I don't know. We're gonna
Because
go
I'm
out
like,
to.
hey, baby love.
Fucking asshole.
Okay, so maybe
Yeah,
he's
right?
more in a dude. He could be
Dude,
gay.
she's into rimming and shit.
Gonna go out to dinner and a movie or something?
In a hypothetical situation, what are your hobbies?
Hobbies?
Star Trek.
Scissoring?
Well, no, I have a couple of them. Kind of geek. I'm kind of a geeky though, you know.
Wait.
We'd go to the Warhammer store.
So is the hipster dude picking up Abe
Yeah, that
now,
did it
or
for
what's going on?
I would say for first date, I would do dinner and a movie.
Oh, okay.
Like Warhammer.
Right.
Now,
Yeah.
when you take her to McDonald's, are you gonna let her buy from the value meal? Or
That's probably not going to be the good hot spot to want to be going, unless you want a Happy Meal, right?
They're warming up to each other. So which one is your favorite Legion? Oh, what's your favorite Primarch?
I don't do the
chicken
fantasy
What
stuff.
the fuck is going on here? Why is your leg?
Abe is stating that hipster dude and Sherlock Holmes
That's not
confused
right,
because
never mind.
Abe was supposed to date Sherlock Holmes and Baby Love's getting no love because
Oh,
Sherlock
man.
Holmes was supposed to pick up Baby Love. That's what's going on.
Oh,
Well,
baby love and I are already
no,
together. So now you know it's a
All
two.
right.
Fuck you.
No, I'll go
You're
pick up
accepted
Zero, and then
into
we'll all do a
the
blind
Have a
date.
running matchmaker bet.
Okay,
Right.
so me and Baby Love are gonna go on a date, and you're going to go on a date with who?
I don't
you
know.
want to do a double date?
Yeah, it's a double date.
underneath,
Exactly.
Other...
I'm from the school of thought that
It's like,
teamwork
he
makes the
he
dream
likes
work.
that whole fifth wheel kind of vibe, you know?
Right?
Let's go on a double date.
Oh, you guys on my Discord? Maybe you guys use Discord? I got a Discord server.
Oh, fuck you and your Discord. Play the fucking game, dude.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, why do you
We're
have to
doing a
take
double
and
date.
change the whole panel?
What? Yeah, we're doing a double date.
But in my Discord server, you can show yourself.
No, I said you guys want it. You can get in there if you want it. But yeah.
Who is
get it
Abe
over
going
here.
on a date with? The one in the middle. I don't know your name. I apologize. Or below me. Or next.
Oh, I got to
to
be
you.
below the white man, right?
Did you just
What?
say below me?
I'm
below
up
the
here
white
by
man.
ET woman.
Yeah, he
It'd
totally
be
said
underneath.
below me.
Underneath you. That'd be
Below
more
me.
proper.
Dude, I
You got a dirty mind,
Below
young man.
me.
I know you got a dirty mind.
The Hollywood Square right underneath you.
I don't want to be put up here by fucking ET. Shit.
Who's got the
Somebody
dirty mind?
else.
Mary?
Okay, who's on panel? Wait.
Okay, so I
Who's
got
that
a
person?
row of checks over here.
I'll change it. I'll change
Who's
it.
underneath Amanda? I don't think I know who that is.
Who?
do gotta say, Sherlock, props on
Hi,
the name.
baby love.
I can't imagine
Hey,
how bad
Amanda.
that hurt.
Even though you didn't take our call
So,
today.
Abe, you're going to take that dude on a date.
I know.
Dude on a date?
Double
Or
date.
do that on a date?
You more than I mean,
So
I
did
really
did
don't
Abe
care.
answer where he would take Sherlock Holmes or no?
Sure.
I know
I'm
Sherlock
down.
Holmes, and
Yeah.
if I were to take Sherlock Holmes, I would take her down to Huicho's Tacos on.
I'm
18th.
gonna take all the ladies out on panel tonight. It's gonna be a mega date.
You'd
Are
What
be
do
you,
you guys think?
are you a
like I
taco
would.
eating
Fuck.
lady, Sherlock Holmes?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I eat some tacos.
Oh hell yeah! Get on.
Then we'll do that
Tacos
first.
are from a truck at 2 a.m. once the bar is
Yeah.
Well, we'll hit a good movie.
Disgusting.
Street,
date
that
ideas
street
you
meat,
have.
huh?
Your date ideas are all rubbish.
I feel like women.
You know,
I
a-
would
a
never
girl-
eat Mexican on a first date, ever.
Women should not eat in general.
No, I can't say that.
Well, you can get on
I'll
this.
say, like,
Really?
the Mexican food on the first
But
date.
I think you're-
eating from butt
aren't-
stuff. Like, what the fuck?
I tell you, I look at Sherlock Holmes, right? And
Sure.
she's a cultured girl. So for the first date, you got to go to a bondage night at some swinger club. And if you don't click, you know, everybody finds somebody else, and you have a nice evening. You know?
Terry
Great
Peggy.
Text
environment.
somebody.
Or I
That's the
take
most
Terry, one or the
German
other.
That's right.
No,
Swing,
That's what's
swinger
Things you
club.
do for a green card.
Swinger club. Who are you?
Pick
Whoremaster?
anybody but me and Baby Love. That's already taken
Are-
at the moment.
Are you Whoremaster?
What?
Hmm?
No. Fuck that creepy
What's
little
with this
pesticide.
swinging club thing?
Not gonna
Dude,
lie,
you
that was
should
the first
never
thing I thought of if you'll
experienced
run
that.
into Hormaxer.
You should get enrich yourself.
Yeah.
Cultural
Appropriate some culture from the Romans.
I think it's time we break up the sex doll. Zero.
Perry's up on the board.
or some misogyny
one
from the
people-
males, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
Be
dude.
casual about
See,
it.
that's why we could not have a conversational date. That's not working. It's just not working.
Zero. I think it's time we break up the sex doll.
Yeah, JK wants to see it.
What do you want me to do next? Read you from Henry Rollins' book or
It's at
something?
the other house. I can't
Henry
help
Rollins'
you.
book is great.
JK wants to see the sex doll. Zero.
Some Malcolm Gladwell.
Oh my
I'm happy for you, but it's at the new
Fucking
place. It's
hipster.
not here.
Just break up the foot.
How? If
Did
I'm
he
at
kick
the
you out
old
for the
place
night?
right now.
What's next?
it's
Are we gonna
at
watch
that
the
new place.
No FX documentary?
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, he's into
Wait, I
bondage too.
showed it before on your fucking thing and showed everybody. You got a recording, right? You can show that.
Yeah, but JK wants to see it right now.
Well, you
I
have
can't
the
believe
clip.
nobody flipped that shit.
I know. I forgot to clip it. I was gonna
You
clip it.
fucking idiot. Somebody did.
See, Red
Her
Max
foot
says
though was
big dick energy is a win.
Hey,
See,
I briefly heard
this
some
is-
sirens in the background. Is somebody
What do
like
you
coming
mean
for us?
you clip? It was one of your live streams. You
That's me. I'm in
dumbass.
Bakersfield
Go
where
fucking-
Andy is.
That explains it.
Abe,
I
you're
got
learning
you.
something here.
Come
This
on,
is
come on.
life advice from Red Sack Max. She says big dick energy is a
Would you
win.
private
See,
it?
you always
It's not
all
about the energy. It's about the
it's the-
big dick. Really.
No, it's all about the confidence, dude.
Jesus.
Like you have to approach women with confidence. They love that shit.
That's true. That's true. I
If,
get
it,
on
if
that.
it's that,
Well,
I'd
if
shoot
it
you the
had
first date.
hair, it'd look alike. Like,
I'm out. I respectfully decline this.
That's
Yeah,
why me and Red Zero
I don't
never
do big dicks. I'm 4'11".
Yeah.
My body's proportional.
It's the girth anyway, you know.
No
It's
way
the
Sometimes
that
girth
it
you're
hurts.
4'11".
Me and Red Z will never be an item because for her it's all about the big.
Nah, dude.
no, I got a small.
You can
piece.
always fist her.
Breaking my heart, Red Z.
If I was still single and the first thing on the date was like, "You have a big dick," I'd be like, "I'll see you later."
Oh, really?
You sure about that?
Yeah, you never
Nice
want a
to
woman
meet
with a
you.
big dick
You sure about
or a
that?
bigger dick than
Later.
yours.
Dude.
Baby,
Don't
what
sell
happened
yourself
to you?
short, you know.
I once had a
Who's
girl turn me
derailing
down.
shit now? Hey,
I-
who are you
I
gonna
want-
take on a date?
I
I
don't
just,
What?
sell myself short. I
happened-
saw myself the perfect size.
this happened to me one time.
One size fits all?
This girl told me that she didn't want to date me and wanted to date my friend because he had a big dick. She told me that.
I tell you that every night.
Not you. Stop.
One size fits all.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, pistol.
So then I need your input, like on
Gotta
the,
let
on
you
the
know.
I'm
it
talking
was-
about a date, not a one night stand.
Speaking of one night stands, I was watching this porn, right?
Yeah.
And so
Timo, don't ask.
This-
You don't want to
Come on,
know.
where's the lotion? Where's the lotion?
you know, dude, this blew my mind. So this dude was fisting the chick in the
Oh,
ass, right?
you.
So this one chick, right? So while she was fisted in the ass, the dude also fucked her in the ass, right?
Yeah.
So in theory, dude, the other chick could jerk the dude off while inside the ass of the other chick, dude. That's some next level shit.
Wow.
I don't know how many times
Hey,
I've
man.
heard you say this story.
Was this chick
That's
Zero's
next
doll?
level shit.
Dude, she was very
Is it
happy
okay if I
and was very pleased so
A black
from
one.
everything that looks.
Right.
You know? So, dude, it was, but it's next level shit, dude. You know, with these porns, often people don't involve the art form, right? And I think barriers were
If you want
broken.
to talk about art form, hit Secrets in Seattle.
Yeah, well, ooh, I don't know.
You know, I do miss my porn when
Seattle's
you
a
know,
fun place.
I had a
I do
nice
miss living
story.
there.
You
The
know what I
hot
mean?
tubs in Federal Way.
Oh God, don't get me started about Federal Way.
I miss the story porns. You know, when the
I used to live around Lakewood.
You know.
All right, fuck it. Andy, pick somebody.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, Zero's in town. Pick somebody.
What?
Okay. Pick somebody for what?
First date.
First date? No, you
We're
wait.
all
There's,
hooking up.
wait.
Play the
There's
game.
okay. You're okay. There's Heather. There's Amanda. There's Sherlock Homie
On panel.
on panel. Pick one.
Yes.
No, me and Baby Love are going.
I knew I was going to say that too.
Full circle.
You're still
Yeah,
thinking
you and
that,
Baby Love, huh?
You pick somebody different. Exclude
It's
both
no
of
longer
us.
an option.
You're not going with Baby Love.
Or you want me to pick
Oh,
for
no.
you? He's really stuck
No
on this
fun for
Baby
you
Love.
tonight, woman.
Okay. Okay, Terry.
Say it.
Yes, Terry. Boo.
No,
You
say
can't
it.
have Baby Love, Zero, because you just can't
You
have
know
her.
what I like you to say?
What do you mean?
You're Terry. He said you can't have her.
No. Wait, I'm here
Terry.
like Baby Love. You gotta say it. Come on.
What do I
I
gotta say?
will dual slap the
I did
fucking
nothing.
kneecaps off your fucking little man body.
Oh, I'm going.
I know nothing.
I know nothing.
No, I did nothing.
I
I
did
did
nothing.
I did
nothing. I seen nothing.
Yeah.
Terry,
I-
pick somebody
I know
since Andy.
nothing. No candy. No
Very,
cookie.
very
no nothing.
unsatisfactory, Baby Love. Very
I'm sorry because I'm
unsatisfactory.
like tired already, but
Yeah.
I'm flattered. But I
Not
I like
tired
you.
enough.
like you.
You're a hot commodity tonight, Baby Love.
Huh?
Mm.
I
You're a very hot
guess
commodity.
it must be my strong personality. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, it's your activism.
Electric
Yeah,
we'll
personality.
go with that.
Electric.
Yeah, thank you. It's the activist in me, you know.
So hey, because we were talking earlier about the race relations. So do you also think that black people complain too much?
I think you all
I know
complain too
nothing.
much. Shut up, quiet.
I say nothing.
It's a trick
No, I
question.
was
Nate.
I was asking Abe.
Oh,
Okay,
me?
good.
No.
No.
No, I think white people complain more, don't you?
Hell yeah. There's so
Yeah,
many
he's
characters.
the
Really?
white, he's
Actually,
the whiny
There's more
bastard.
Karens and shit, right?
Another
Karen.
self-hating one.
I saw my first male Karen the other day at Walmart. I was
Oh,
like, wow.
A
Did
Darren.
he?
Yeah,
Did he?
yeah,
You
Darren.
got
Yeah, Darren.
receipts for that? Like, you know.
I wish I
Lots.
could have recorded it, but it happened so quick. I pulled up to get some stuff from Walmart where they put it in the trunk, right? So then when they put the stuff in my trunk, the guy got out of his car and he's like, I was here before this guy, and you haven't brought out my stuff yet. I've been sitting in my car for 20 minutes. I want to see a manager right now. And I was just
Oh,
like,
wow.
fuck, so I didn't record that, dude. I wish I would have been able to record it, but it happened so
You
quick.
didn't say anything? I would have said, hey, fuck you, get in your own lane. Well, this is why I don't really.
It was
Well,
great.
don't
So
they
Baby
have
Love
like
shows up at those council meetings.
What was that?
doesn't
Have it delivered.
does Walmart do that thing like where I know like Target does, and I can be like, "Yo, I'm on my way," and when
Yeah.
I pop into the spot, they're like, "Bam!" They're like super outside fast.
Yeah.
Do they have
your shit's
roller
ready.
skates?
Yeah, where you roll the not delivery, but what the hell is it called? Yes.
I didn't know Walmart can deliver to your house too for like $10.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you the
Well,
other
it's
day.
20
Yeah,
bucks for express.
that's what I do. The Walmart Plus, it's only like $12 a
Same.
month.
Yeah,
Or
it's like
$96
$150 a year or something.
You
And
know, I
here in
paid,
Bakersfield, Andy, they do that shit in 2 hours.
yeah, you know, I
Yeah.
paid for that shit for 2 years and I didn't even know I had it.
You know, it's like
What?
that with Amazon in Seattle, but there's no Walmarts in Seattle.
Yeah,
But Walmart
it's
over here, it's like that.
with Walmart Plus, it's only $12.99. And you
God, I
get
miss how many
Paramount
Targets
Plus,
went
you
around.
get
They'll check
Yeah,
it
yeah.
to
free
you.
delivery, everything.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I use it all the time, especially on big shit like cat litter and my dog food.
Hey now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I refuse to go into a Walmart. I hate them.
Hey, I'll be back. I'll be right back.
You
If
better.
anything, I'll go to Sam's before I go into
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah. Well,
I like
What?
Sam's. Sam's Costco.
Sam's?
No,
Yeah,
where'd my
Costco.
birthday go? Damn it.
Well, Sam's to keep clean. Walmart, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Get your tetanus shot before you go in there. I'm telling you.
And
You can thank me later.
Well, the
Yeah, I'm a
difference is like,
germaphobe. I can't deal with Walmart.
well, see, the tweakers
That's
can't
pretty
get
bad.
into Sam's because
No,
they don't have the
cases
money
now.
to buy a card, so they go to Walmart to steal, so they can't go into Sam's.
You can't steal there anymore. I'm like, when are you going to put the underwear and socks in a glass case, you fucking assholes? Every other damn thing is. Get a buzz this stupid button. Hey, I need like shaving or cologne or fucking anything at this point in time.
I need aspirin. Can you please unlock the cabinet?
Oh, I hate that.
They're like, well, how many?
Just shatter the glass. You're good.
I need 50 boxes of aspirin.
Well, it's not just that though. It's like the peg hook clocks and shit. Those they're like magnetic, and you got to get associate to unlock the peg hook so you can get something off. That sucks too.
Yeah, I can also use my foot too, but I'm not trying to get 86 out of there.
Man,
You
I
know
tell
what?
you, things just ain't like it used to be.
Things
The good old days.
Is Sam's like all big stuff too?
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
Costco.
it's like exactly like Costco.
Yeah, just Sam supplies Walmart.
Costco's got some good pizza though.
So does Sam.
Costco's in their hot dogs are fire,
Hot
dude.
dog. Nathan's hot
Yeah.
dogs. And the
Big
pretzel.
hot dog and
Anybody
a
at
drink.
Murphy's?
I remember when the Kmart had Little Caesars. And you get that crazy bread and shit. Those mini pizzas. Oh yeah.
Little cardboard nasty. So I already
happened to
understand where you're gonna take somebody for the first fucking date.
You know what I miss? You know what I miss? I miss the Taco Bell / Pizza Hut.
Oh, I was just talking about that the other day, dude. Hell yeah.
What?
Just saw Taco
Bigfoot?
Bell. Taco
I
Bell
can
used
top-
to have Pizza Hut in their store, dude, and you'd be able to.
Yeah. Mini pizzas
McDonald's
with a
used to
free
make their
breadstick.
own pizza.
Yeah. Yeah.
A combination KFC Taco Bell.
Yeah. I can topple all that, guys. I had a McDonald's pizza when I was a kid once.
Oh,
That's what I
same.
just said. Is they
Hey,
used
you
to have
really?
pizza.
Dang,
Yeah.
man. Telling you.
You
I wish they'd bring that
Are
back.
you in
Murphy's
your
also had tacos.
The
in
only
the? You
last
remember
one that did
the?
that was in Kentucky.
What was the sandwich that was like served in half? It was like half
That's
cold and
what I
half
was about to say. The McBLT, I think, or the
McDLT or some shit. Like
yeah. So
Yeah, that
half
sounds
it
about right.
was
Yeah.
half and half, and you'd put it together. Yeah.
so dumb.
Them 29-cent hamburgers.
Then they had the
or no,
chocolate vanilla ice cream
39-cent
cone
cheese.
swirl. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where the ice cream machine worked.
That's
I
right.
remember-
Yeah, right.
That's
I'm telling
all
you.
dozens of
Well,
them.
Well, you know how everything's been going up, and then they raised the prices on the food everywhere, like even that. Because over here in California, they passed a law that if you work like at a McDonald's, and they have, or like a store that has like 30 more stores, you get, I think, $20 an hour, right? So they use that to raise the prices, so people stop going. So now all of a sudden they have $5, meals, and everybody's like, you could have done this shit a long time ago, but now you want to bring it out,
They did a long ass time ago. 2 for $5.
All right.
Same thing with curls, this, that, whatever.
Andy,
But for
wasn't
like
it?
one meal is like $18. Nah.
Andy, wasn't it you that just went through a drive-through, and it was fully automated?
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
that
God.
was Taco Bell.
What?
Taco Bell, remember you were on the phone with me, and I
Okay, so it
picked
was
up-
you.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember who
and,
I was talking to.
I pulled up to Taco Bell. I was hungry, and I started talking, and it was a fully automated person. And then,
AI.
Oh, damn.
yeah, and then
My
I even
Wendy's
asked,
is like that.
yeah, I even asked the lady, like, "Hey, was that shit AI right now?" And she's like, "Yep."
Well, I got
Yeah,
one
that-
for you. Back
That
in
shit won't fly here.
'93, we actually, I think my hometown got like the first bulletproof Taco Bell.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
It's
The
all
window, the
like
drive-through
it's all
window, that's
plexiglass.
been
It's like super thick, and even or when you go inside, there's just a lobby there, nowhere to sit. And then there's like the window that like robotic. It opens up, closes. You slide the money through the thing and all that. Yeah,
It's
high
not
crime
a flex,
area.
dude.
That's
Not a
the
flex.
Yep.
drive-through areas.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
Not
cool.
new.
Also, we had the first media play too,
Oh man, I remember Media Play.
right?
What is that? What is
What
that?
is?
It was like a Best Buy before Best Buy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
It had
remember
CD.
Circuit City.
Yeah, we had Circuit City.
We had Circuit City.
Yeah, we had
Free
Circuit
popcorn in
City.
there, theater popcorn.
I don't know why they went out of business. Like I used to go in there all
Radio
the time.
Shack.
Yeah.
Radio
You got
Shack.
questions? We got
Some
blank
are
stares.
still around. but they're privately owned.
Here's what I know you guys didn't hear, but when I was a kid, the place for electronics was a place called Zodi's.
Sodies?
That was called Zodi's. Yeah. When I was a
Sodies.
little kid, yeah, that was the place to go. Zodi's and Sears.
Sodies.
Sears and Roebuck.
Yeah, we used to have a Camelot music. Oh, and what was that other one? It became a phone company. Like when phones first came out, it was like, fuck.
Pacific Bell.
Primeco
Virgin
or
Wireless,
Ameritech?
the Virgin, the whole Virgin Empire.
Oh, Virgin
Yes,
Wireless.
Oh, Virgin Mobile. Yeah.
Virgin Mobile.
Virgin
Yeah,
Records.
they got bought out, right? Yeah.
Did you
Yep.
guys ever have a Blockbuster Music?
Yes.
Wait,
No, it's
Oh.
video
Yeah,
here.
it was part of the actual Blockbuster, and it was.
What'd you do there? Get rent CDs and shit?
Music.
No,
you buy
it was
music
like a
CDs,
full
right
music
records.
store, like a Sam Goody or
Yeah.
something, but it was just called Blockbuster Music. It was owned by Blockbuster.
I used to go to Music Plus.
But you could go in there and listen to music and stuff and try out. They had
Yeah.
like stations.
Oh yeah.
We had that in an actual Blockbuster.
Poor
Same thing
Blockbuster.
with like video games. Yeah.
Redbox took out Blockbuster. Then Netflix.
Oh yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
combination of Redbox and Netflix that took down Blockbuster. And what's crazy
I
is that
still
they offered Blockbuster the Netflix thing. They said, "Hey, we want to do this," and Blockbuster laughed at them like, "Yeah, right. Nobody's gonna stream all this shit."
What's crazy is Amazon taking out brick and mortar bookstores and is now building brick and mortar stores.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a monopoly.
Are
Reverse
they
monopoly.
really?
I
Yeah.
just
I haven't
remember
seen
like
them.
McDonald's going there as a kid. They had like carousels and it was all a
Mm-hmm.
happy place and it had the playground and everything. And now, I mean, it looks like it's all gray and automated and
Oh,
robotic. I mean, it just I don't know. It explains
Before
life, I
McDonald's put in the
guess.
new playgrounds, they had those big metal, like, you know, like all the characters and stuff, and they had like the hamburger tunnels and stuff. Well, when they got rid of those, somebody knew that my grandmother collected hamburgers, so we ended up with those big old hamburgers in our yard.
That's awesome.
I guess
What?
there's a place somewhere that is a museum of all the old McDonald's stuff like that.
hmm.
There's probably a few, but
There are museums for everything, yeah. Because I mean, like in Seattle, they've got the computer museum, the pinball museum, like so many obscure museums.
Yeah.
that would be in Vegas for the pinball.
The only museum I
Or
like is the
what?
Wax Museum. Hey, Red Sauce.
Yes, Wax Muse.
The
Well,
Museum
that's
of
all
Pop
over.
Culture is pretty cool.
I went to the bodies exhibit. That was really awesome.
And creepy all at the same time.
Well,
The Pearl
Well, I've
Jam
been
exhibit
there,
was
done
really
you know
cool.
that.
me.
Mopop.
They don't call me Meatfoot for nothing.
So people would donate their bodies for science.
Mhm.
And they embalmed them, this, that. So all the skin was ripped off, basically. They poured whatever to keep it like
Cadavers.
not petrified or whatever, but similar to that.
We had those where I used to work.
Well, like they had all the entire nervous system or vein
Yeah, no, it
system in a
showed
body,
everything. It was just
and
skin ripped off. And
it's
then
all preserved, and
yeah.
it was really fascinating.
Did you also see the Titanic?
I did.
I did not.
Well, this was out in Vegas. So I don't know where you watched it because there was like a 2-for-1, this, that. I didn't do that. Did the body exhibit. I was kind of creeped out by that one.
Human bodies.
But it was still interesting. What?
Hey, Crazy Dingo. How's it going, brother?
Oh, hey, Red Sauce.
Meat sauce?
There, I was just
Red
gonna see if we could get him to go up here and hang out with us. Extra
Yeah.
slot.
Abe, can I ask how old you are?
Me, I'm 43.
Oh, okay. You're young.
Yeah.
I
That's
thought you were
crazy. I thought your question was to me. Why were there cadavers where you used to work at? Nobody asked me that yet.
I
I
can't.
worked at a
Yeah. Why were
I
the
worked at
corpses
it.
there?
Yeah, I worked at a university, and there was a medical science building in there for future doctors and stuff, nurses, practitioners, and all that, surgical nurses, and all that. Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah, it's not people that donate themselves for science, and then, yeah, all that good stuff.
Dude, I used to have to go fucking to the morgue to do community service. Those fucking
What?
bodies jump, dude. At like you're just walking by and they'll kick. You know how they put them in those slabs and shit that go into the wall. Their
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
bodies kick, dude. Boom.
Yeah,
You scare the shit out of me, bro.
the muscle
I,
spasming.
Hmm.
I used to have to do more calls when I worked at the hospital. It was awful.
I've heard a lot of horror stories of people that worked in hospitals.
Yeah.
Not
A
so
lot of
good.
horror stories.
I
Yeah,
have a lot of
horror,
stories
like
of being in the
bad things.
hospital.
Yeah, very bad things.
I always wanted to go to the abandoned hospital in East LA. It's like supposedly haunted. I forgot
Oh,
the
I
name.
used to
That's
live near one that was
awesome.
haunted. It was a Singer Mental Health Care Center in Rockford, Illinois. That's where I'm from. They
Like
shut
I
it down, and it was built in the 50s, and a lot of paranormal hunters have gone in there and stuff.
Yeah, like in the like when the hundred the perm whatever when that shit first came around, like in the in the late 1900s and the early 2000s, right? Like all those guys are doing all that shit, right? Me and my friends went down to this place over here called the Cesar Chavez Turbur Turbur Tur
Tribute.
Turbur
Trujillo?
no. What's that thing where kids will get sick? Tuberculosis.
Oh, the
Oh,
tuberculosis. Yeah.
tuberculosis.
Yeah, there's like an abandoned
Why was
fucking
it named after
hospital.
Cesar Chavez?
I don't know, but that's what they named it
That's
after him.
weird.
You want to know something funny?
But
I've had TB.
you
Oh
know what?
no!
Me
Did
too.
you have to do the
Me
iron lung?
too.
No,
No,
they don't do that anymore.
they don't
No.
do that
I
anymore.
know,
My
I'm
grandma
joking.
had to do the
Yeah,
iron lung, but I had to go through treatment and stuff. Yeah, I
That's
yeah,
caught
now,
it
funny.
in the hospital.
yeah.
In the 90s, my mom dated a dude who died of TB in jail.
No.
So do you remember when they do the TB test and they poke your arm with like a little bubble?
Took a little
Yeah.
bubble.
The
And
skin test?
yeah. So I always thought that thing would turn into a bigger bubble. No, I knew a guy that got it, and we got that test. We were going to go work somewhere, and what it does, it like fucking grows into this huge fucking circle to let him know that
Yeah.
he's got it. Yeah, it was the craziest shit.
Yeah, now
Like a
they just do
ringworm?
a blood test and it's even more accurate.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Thank,
the
thank
treatment
God
was
the needles have gotten a lot
horrible.
smaller too since we were kids. Most of us.
What?
Dude, those needles were huge when we were
Oh
kids.
my God!
They were
I
like
don't want to think about it.
triple or
Shut up. Go get a
quadruples
liver
of gauge
biopsy.
size.
I can come bitch.
Oh, but like I
Hey,
was saying that tuberculosis center where like kids died.
Hmm.
We went down there, right? Like all badass with flashlights. As soon as we got there, our lights started flickering, and
Ooh.
we could hear like it sounded like kids were running around.
I didn't do it.
And
Did you have a K12 meter with you, dude?
no, dude, we turned around and we fucking left, bro. But
Oh,
we didn't have
why?
we didn't have the balls to go in there. Yeah,
Where's
Oh,
that over
yeah,
there?
Yeah.
it's right here.
Scratch?
It's between Bakersfield on the way up to Tehachapi.
Mm.
Did it have an all outdoor area?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the way there's one like down in Kentucky that has like
Fried chicken.
yeah, it's just like an all open air because they just used to push the patients outside and
that sucks though, man. They would all die from that shit.
Yeah.
Stop
yeah.
chasing shit.
Yeah, like it hasn't been under 100 degrees in 2 weeks here, right, Andy? Like, can you imagine having any kind of respiratory anything going on right now?
Dude, it
It's been
was
like 115 for a week straight.
last week on Saturday. My car
You're
said it
worried
was
about 100? Catch on 15 degrees.
117.
It's 89 degrees right now. Yeah,
wait till next
No,
week.
it's been
at 1 in the morning.
115 every single day for the past month.
And your air conditioning still doesn't work, does it? Zero. Because
It does
next week's gonna
now.
really suck bad. I'm telling you guys, it's not gonna be fun at
No,
all.
it does at the new place, not here. We're to fucking install it. They're fucking dummies. So there's that. And it doesn't matter. I'm only gonna be here for another month.
Well,
That's
that, Zero,
it.
another month turns into another month. When are you moving to this place officially, dude?
What?
I said, when are you moving to this place officially, dude?
He's already been
At the
moving. He
end
said.
of August.
Oh, all right.
His
Gotcha.
girlfriend's already there.
Damn.
So you got two crash pads right now, huh?
I'd rather be at the new one, but I'm still moving shit. So tomorrow, yes, gotta move more shit. Or next couple weeks.
Why don't you just have a big estate sale, dude? Knock it all out.
A what?
An estate
Estate
sale.
sale.
Just knock it all out. Yeah.
Yeah, no, either I tried to give it away, and I did, or most of the ones that nobody would take shit for free.
Why don't you just go to the Home Depot, grab a bunch of Mexicans?
That's what I do.
If you build it, they will
That's what
come.
I
There you
do.
go.
They don't want it.
Or if they build it, more will come.
I was
might
just thinking
actually
that
do
too. Field of Dreams.
Yep.
Nobody
I like this guy's way of
wants
thinking.
that.
You
And
know,
it
I'm
doesn't
here for
matter. It's
everyone.
going to like other places. Other shit's gonna just go in the dumpster, and that's that. And I'm actually going to hire movers to come in for the heavy shit.
Home Depot. I'm telling you, you get them
Yeah,
for cheap.
hiring like a moving company is cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not picking that shit up. You want to come out here and help me?
Hell no, I moved for the last time. I'm staying put.
I
I'm
mean, it's
done.
only within like a half a mile radius, but still, fuck that shit.
Till she moves over here with me.
Andy, we've been over this.
Ooh la la.
Or I'm moving over there. She said she has an extra
Fuck
room. For me.
Cali. I got out of there for a reason. A long ass.
Yeah, I'll never go back to Cali.
It
Trader.
started to suck after 2002.
Trader.
I am. I'm sorry. I do miss the food and the weed.
Fuck the weed. I got weed for days. You need some Wheaties?
We have
You want
the
some?
shittiest.
You want
And the
some
food
Wheaties?
sucked ass half the fucking time. What? Sizzler? Oh, that was your favorite hangout spot. Sizzlers! Or
Sizzler?
one of the billion shitty pizza places. Other than Round Table, you can't knock that one.
Did anybody notice after the dating, Sherlock Homie and Terry both disappeared?
Hey.
Oh,
What are you guys
Those
doing
baby
back there?
loves, damn it.
I didn't mean to scare him off. Sorry.
Baby Love had to go take care of something.
That's bullshit.
He'll be back right now. Zero.
Terry's got
No.
quiet too. He's man in the middle.
That's fine. That's fine.
that's what I said was Terry and Sherlock Homie.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Are
Terry's
you guys-
probably taking a shit.
So, hey, pick somebody on panel.
Are you
to go on a
standing
date
or
with.
sitting, Terry?
Yeah. Are you standing or sitting?
For science.
For
Weird
sex.
science.
No, why is this turning into grift happening?
He blinded me
Come-
with science.
Abe, when you wipe, do you stand or sit?
Usually stand.
Okay, yeah. He's one of mine.
What?
That's right there, right there.
No.
At that point, my legs are fucking numb. There is
Well,
no
dude, you're like
standing.
6'9" tall, so there's that too.
Tired of squatting in the fucking toilet.
So you're saying that you're a sitter? You wipe on sitting down on the toilet?
Yes! Fuck, you goddamn right.
He's just too damn
And I
big.
wipe from back to fucking front. Now what?
Well, he's real slender and he's extremely tall.
This is boring. I'm
Right.
leaving.
Like, isn't your neck like 2 feet long or something?
If
Did
Baby
Terry
Love comes
just
back,
rage quit?
yeah. If Baby Love comes
Did-
back, he'll come back though. You'll see.
What?
Flip
No,
that-
Terry was taking
I
a
will
shit.
be
He's back.
buying
I just heard him.
the fucking toilet.
Oh, man.
Toilet.
Flip on that
Terry,
He
camera,
just said
Zero.
that he said this was boring, and then he quit.
Terry, do you stand or sit to wipe?
Bye, Terry.
Hey, Zero, flip that camera on. Let's see your happy smiling face again.
You know what I also like to do too, when I'm wiping.
No, dude, that's weird.
No, I don't
Why
want
do
to
you
know.
want to see
So
me?
I reach over to my left and I turn on the shower,
You can cam up and
and
show
then
your
I
little
and
pearlies.
then I wet the I wet
Well, there's
the paper a little bit.
pictures in my Discord server. It's in I put in the
Oh
back chat.
well, then you can tell yourself to cam up real quick, cause I'm not camming up for any fucking dude. Get the fuck
Hey,
All right
out.
then. I didn't say for me, dude. For the ladies.
hey, Abe, are you still
Jeez.
in Rada server?
Spoiler.
No,
What?
Are you still in Rada server, Abe?
Me?
Is
I
it,
don't.
is
You
it a
know.
self-conscious thing? Because I'll do it first if y'all are self-conscious. Do it first.
I
Do what?
got no fucking teeth. Well, I can go throw them in real quick, and I'll spit them out on camera if you'd like.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, spit on
No,
me.
No,
I'm gonna
break
take
up.
everybody out to dinner at a buffet, and we're on this big ass table. I'm
When
going to embarrass the fuck out of all of you. I'm
do
gonna
you remember
slide
when you
these
brought?
little
What,
assholes in. I'm gonna. Bleh. I
what was
lost my teeth.
what was when was it when he pulled out the when he pulled out the doll? When was that? Like a month ago?
That was a couple months ago.
Yeah, 4-6 weeks ago.
It was longer than that.
No.
It was right before I bought the house, so yeah.
I don't remember when it was.
I want to say April, maybe somewhere around there.
No
Who's
way.
got who's got their vibrator on?
Oh, it's a fan. It's hot.
Sorry, I'll turn it off.
No, no doll. JK, you don't want to see the doll?
I'm trying to route up tonic for you there, Andy.
You trying to what?
I was
Trying to
get
route
my
up
hair.
tonic to get on here for you. He's in my Discord now.
Or what?
See if he wants to pop over and say hi. Hang on.
Oh, all right.
I think he
You're
might be at
lucky
work. I
you
don't know.
use that fan. It's hot as hell.
Yeah, it is. I have
I
my
don't
fan
want to
going.
hear about hell. Shut the fuck up.
Who?
Oh, look at the kitty cat.
Showing you all
Oh
my
yeah, look
It's
at that.
100 out and it's dark. And it's
I have two
cold.
myself.
Heather just lost her poor kitty.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that one. Yeah, there's a tomcat right
His
there for you.
his name
There's
is Tits, and he only has one ball.
His name
Really?
is. That's
Yeah.
the best start to a sentence ever.
I'm
See,
so
see, look,
sorry, Heather.
zero,
That was Abe.
zero. See, look, zero.
What?
JK's making a request.
Who?
JK in my chat.
His girlfriend's at the new house.
I'm not at the new place. I'm at the old place, and I'm not walking down
Damn
there to show you
it.
fucking anything.
You get an Uber ride for her.
Uber limo.
Hey, nobody else has a key to the place, but please break in and then bring the fucking doll to me. Are you? No.
Right there, right there.
Uh-oh.
Para,
Go zero.
Huh?
where
What's up?
I've never met you before. Hi.
Yeah, I haven't either. Hi.
Hello.
Where do you come from?
Born or
No, he comes from the TTC.
Ah, okay.
Which
or
is what?
The Den. Over there, where like
Trash
Foxman
talking.
Sean or Nicky Nish, that area.
yeah,
What's
but I don't
TTC?
really associate with.
Trash talk
I'm-
community.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've
I
never.
feel like
really
that could be every
anyone-
community.
I just
You fucking
just hang
text
out.
me, you dick.
Yeah. I thought you were the other Para that used to hang out here. There was a guy named Para.
Why would you
Oh.
kick me over that?
I didn't kick you.
Oh, I got bounced out real quick.
Foxman is
Nope.
dead, not TTC. He is a guest of ours.
Oh, that
You
reminds
kicked
me,
in
Andy.
your fucking fault.
I used to be on Foxman's panel like in 2021 stuff before work kicked my ass and I had to stop and drop off for a while.
Yeah.
I came
I was
back
gonna
and
tell you.
What?
he's still alive. Good.
What, Amanda?
Why did you boot Meatfoot?
I didn't boot nobody.
What's
The
wrong with
fuck
you,
you didn't,
Andy?
asshole! You booted everybody.
No, I didn't. I swear to God, it must have been StreamYard. I didn't boot nobody.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
half
well,
gone.
bullshit. It's your fault.
No, I didn't. I didn't kick you, Amanda. For reals.
Hey Andy, reminds me, check your block list for my It's Dead Abe channel. I think it's blocked.
Is that your main
Shut
channel?
up, Abe.
Yeah. I mean, I got like 100 more, but still.
Started with Mild Pigs.
I don't know who did it or what happened. Were you seeing my comments when I first got on here or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Till I
Somebody
knocked
must have
you the
knocked me out. I
fuck
don't
for
know,
a
or maybe
minute.
it's just a glitch. Could be that.
No, they probably got you, man.
Oh,
Man, I'm telling you, dude. Well, you got to make me
the
blue,
fuck
bro.
out.
Hold on.
They like popping me all over the place.
Yeah, I know.
I did it, and I told you to record it
I don't have a wrench, bro. I don't know who did
or
it.
snapshot the goddamn thing.
Let me see here. Community. Okay, so which one is it?
I
It should
told
say
you
Abe.
who did
It should
it.
be It's Dad Abe. It's like at Glockford is the hashtag.
That's not where you came on.
Is that your main? Is that the one? Your main one?
Yeah, that's it. All right, it's got 700 something subs. Yeah, my backup's to like 300 something.
Can I say something that I thought was interesting?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
heard Abe on a panel today, and I didn't like. A lot of people were going at him, and I didn't hear him cuss one time.
Yeah, I remember that
Or, like-
panel. Those guys were making fun of me for like an hour, calling me a fake cop and all that, and I was a real cop.
Amanda
so I just gave him a
says,
piece of,
Andy,
no, I gave him a piece of my mind.
Amanda says, Andy, he just wants a wrench. Don't do it.
No, I just don't want to get popped. I don't care about
I
having a
thought you
wrench.
gave
People
him
just leave me
a wrench,
alone,
didn't I
right?
ask this for
What?
you to give him a wrench so he doesn't get popped?
That's
No,
why. That's the
yeah,
only
we
reason I would
just
want a
asked
wrench,
that.
because these guys like to nail me for no reason. It is what it is.
Why?
'Cause
Why
it's
do you?
fucking
Why do you?
funny.
Why do you? There it is. Because it's funny.
Yeah, people. I don't time on somebody else one thing, but actually hiding them, then you have to go back in your block list.
I
It's,
didn't
you know what I
hide
mean?
you. I timed you out.
Did you time me out? Because it was like it didn't say like
Yes,
user
I
timed out. It
told
was
you.
gone.
Screenshot this.
I don't
Abe,
know.
as I
Did you see me in
timed
your
you
block
for
list still,
1
Randy?
minute,
No,
50
yeah,
minutes.
somebody had you blocked. Yeah.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? That's right there.
Oh well, then somebody else.
You'll probably
said
find
that.
about 4 or 5 of my other channels somewhere in there too, buried.
You
I'm
know
guessing.
what it probably was is that they saw you getting timed out, and somebody probably came in and said, "Oh, he's getting timed out for a reason," and they'll get rid of you. But I got
Cause you bitch. Now it's about Abe. No, Abe, who you taking on a date? Damn it! You fucking derailed enough.
Well, we lost half our panelists, so
Abe
That's
didn't
fine.
I'm
derail.
gonna go with
You
huh?
got 4
didn't
people
I'm
derail.
taking
out.
all the girls out, dude. You know that.
Pick me, you'll get a mustache ride.
I believe that.
Mustache ride.
So yeah, that channel I was on earlier, those guys they just talk about and troll the same person for the last 15
Dude, we
years.
talk about the same fucking thing. Now pick somebody.
Those guys do, yeah. I get a feel for what they're all about. I guess they've been around a while, and it's like,
Fuck it, I'll
dude, you
pick
guys are,
yours.
huh?
Hey,
Oh,
you're
we're back onto
taking
that again.
Andy out on a date.
Yeah, date finalist.
I don't want to be the tiebreaker here. I pick them both.
Yay.
So we're all going out. It's like Three's Company, right? Remember the old show from the 70s,
Yay.
right?
Okay, Abe,
winner.
right above you. Take that
Kind
one.
of.
We're going to the Regal Beagle, y'all.
That's
Hell
right,
yeah.
right?
All right, y'all have a good night.
Go.
And Larry with his chest hair scooping out.
Oh, who left? Who left? Sherlock.
You didn't
homie-
get back.
Oh, wait, who left?
I changed my
Oh,
avatar.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess the panel is.
You ever
kinda
read
bad.
that book, Andy?
Huh?
You ever read that book
Which one?
on my picture?
I'm old and I can't see it.
Horn
Horton
hired.
hired
No.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Is that a real book?
No.
No. Horton Hears a Who is the Dr. Seuss book.
Right. And then I got one called Hop on Cop because I used to be a cop.
When I was a little kid, for some reason, those books scared me.
Me too. When I was growing up, I would say the same
I don't know
thing.
why.
Well, Dr. Seuss was not exactly a humble kind of guy. If you've read about him.
I have not.
Oh, yeah. Check his. I think if you look up some of the facts on him, interesting. You know, interesting guy. Interesting life.
Huh.
Okay, you found yourself a date.
All right, Zero. So no, I was a university police and public safety officer. That's what I did.
Amanda says to
Safety?
comment.
What?
What?
Amanda says if you can comment in chat.
Oh, okay. Well, she want to pop me again?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make any comments in the chat.
I think that's her way of flirting with you.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, the meaty foots. Okay, so what are you gonna do for her? Or he?
Huh?
What?
You lost me, Zero.
So
Yeah, I
if it's
lost
any
myself a lot.
consolation, I believe that you were a cop.
Oh, thank you very much. My badge number is 11981, Rockford University.
They do like fucking with you. What is that? What is that about, Abe?
It's just it's a circle jerk. That's all it is.
He's got a new winner.
I only did the job for 2 years, and then they dissolved us, and they went with contract security to save money. So that's what they did. I got all my paperwork and all that stuff to show for it.
Anymore, because holy fuck, you're a wank.
No,
bitch.
I'm happily not doing that job anymore. I didn't like the politics of it.
I'm happy you're not.
Even at my level, I was just like an entry level basic patrol officer. But I'm in the private sector now. I'm living happily ever after now.
What is this? What the?
Yeah. I don't even do like security or any of that stuff, so it's kind of nice.
Once you're a cop, it's easier for you to get other cop jobs, even like in corrections, right?
Yeah, I can do that. I could go at any of that stuff. There was another university that wanted to hire me back in Illinois, Northern Illinois.
No,
they were hiring, but I got into the private sector, and well, here I'll put in the back check what I do. It's not I won't say it here, but I'll give it to you guys.
Private sector, you dumb shit. Oh, I'm about to...
Zero. Why so hostile, Zero?
There it is. That's in the back chat what I do now.
Why not?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Took a lot of licenses to get that, let me tell you.
That's not private.
Well, most people know what I do anyway by now. They're Zero.
It's
So
not private, and it's not a sector. You're an
no,
idiot.
it is. No, I don't work in the public sector anymore, dude. It's private for profit job for a company that makes money, right? There you go. It's fine.
It needs a good
there it
fix
is.
then.
Whoop, there it is. So, what you guys all doing for the rest of the weekend here? It's gonna be hot.
I don't know. I got a big day tomorrow.
Do you?
Yeah, I got something going on at church.
Oh, that's cool.
Heard.
I'm guilty of not setting foot in church often enough.
Church wine.
I got a big thing
Wait,
at
what?
church today, but I didn't go to that one. But I have to go tomorrow.
Sector.
Is it Catholic?
Yeah,
It's like a
no,
start.
Persian?
Christian.
What?
Christian.
Oh, they don't drink wine.
Have you been saved?
One too many fucking times.
Have you been saved by Jesus Christ our Lord?
Do you believe that the Lord Jesus Christ died for your sins and was resurrected, and that
At
we are
this
all
point,
born
no.
sin?
Really? Are you atheist? I was raised a Roman Catholic.
Zero. I can save you right now if you agree to take Jesus Christ into your heart.
Uh-uh.
I didn't know that. That's fine. I respect that, dude.
I'm not a Satanist either. Satan's a
No, I didn't say that.
Well, I mean, if you don't believe in God, why would you believe in Satan?
What?
Do you believe in God?
I do.
Oh, okay. Who said they're
Oh, okay,
atheist?
got you.
I'm
Well, yeah.
Catholic, but I haven't
Oh,
been to
cool.
church.
We share that. Are you Roman Catholic?
Don't know.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Fair enough. Well, I'm a Freemason. I'm a Freemason, so you have to believe in some god to do that.
My dad was a Mason.
Awesome, that's good. I didn't stay it very long. I was in the Blue Lodge. I wanted to be a Scottish Rite, but that's the Red Lodge, and I only got the 3rd degree, which is enough to be a Master Mason. And they got kind of
Yeah, that's
angry at me because I had to leave my job. Took me away from advancing in all those degrees. So that was in the year 2000.
You mean you didn't get up to the part where you could sacrifice people?
Nah, we'll throw that for the
That's where I
Shriners right
come into
next, right?
play with that one. Yes.
Yeah, 30,
I was at-
33rd degree Mason. Those are the honorary ones.
Well, I got my own cult. Who wants to join?
Can I ask you a question? Do you feel like it was cultish at all?
I do. I admit it. I do. I thought, women are only allowed. They're allowed to be OESs or Orders of the Eastern Star. They can't be Masons. I didn't really agree with that because I believe. Yeah. No, I just.
I was in. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, please proceed.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I was in the daughters groups, so they had Job's daughters, and then they had Rainbow Girls, and my sister and I were in both of those. And I think it was like my first experience with like politics, and we were young girls. But like I felt like now in retrospect, like looking back, I mean, we did have ritual work that we did, and like,
Sure you did, yeah.
you know, it's just, I mean, some of it was really beautiful, but at the same time, like, it did, it did seem very culty. I mean, we would vote on whether or not people could come, and then the one time we tried to, like, blackball a girl because we didn't care for her, like, they made us vote again and again and again until nobody fucking blackballed her, and I'm like, well, what's the point of fucking having a voting system if you're not gonna listen to? It's kind of stupid.
No, you're right. One black ball will do it all. It really will. You're right. They didn't with me. They voted me right in. I got all white balled, so I got lucky. And then, see what they were doing with you. Obviously, is they're gearing you up to become an OES as you become an adult, right?
Oh,
Eastern Star, yeah, Order of the Eastern Star.
People do like
my grandma was one of those.
My mom was, yeah.
Yeah, they try to get me. They hit you up. What's that?
I just remember my dad coming home from like being initiated and stuff, and he was like, I don't know, he's wearing some fucking weird ass mustache, I want to say. Like, it's been a long time. Like, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Met on my panel, JK. They met here.
They do some weird trust rituals and stuff like that. They do to get in there and get to advance in even the first degrees of it. It's really, really awkward, really weird.
Yeah, and like, have you seen the history of like the Masons and like how in Washington D.C. it like makes the compass? It's very.
Yes, I have.
It actually makes a satanic star.
Right. They the pyramid with the eyeball on the back of the dollar bills in the Sonic symbol.
Yeah.
And then
which is like the Illuminati. What they say is Illuminati now.
Yes, that's right. Well, I mean, they started in Old England in 1717, so.
Yeah.
The first lodge meeting was in 1865, I think it was. Figure that one out. Right. So, yeah, it's an interesting history to it.
Tonight, so let's do that.
I still have my little book that they stamp in. They stamp it when you get your degrees. I got my ring still. I don't wear it. I mean, I'm what you call it, like a Freemason. I'm not paying dues into it and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not active in it anymore. Yeah, I just did it. The only reason I did it is my grandpa and my uncle's a Shriner, and my grandma was an OES. My aunt's an active OES today, and all that.
Hey, you know what I was invited to? I was invited to a real lodge, the Druids.
Oh, cool. You could go in there anytime and they'll let you tour around the building as long as there's not like a meeting going on or something. You can even have wedding receptions and parties in there if you
Also,
want
a
to.
secret basement, fucker.
There's a basement in the lodge, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Did you
yeah,
go now? Were they like? So did you have different positions? Is that how it works? I mean, because that's how like our meetings went. Like
yep, you
we
do.
would go through the line. Like there was 3 stations, like Faith, Hope, and Charity, and then there was assistant worthy advisor, and then worthy advisor, and then they had like this big, like every year down in Athens, Ohio, they had like a convention of all
Yep.
the different.
Yeah, you got it. I never really, like I say, it doesn't take long to hit that 3rd degree. It took me about 4 months. So I can honestly tell you, I was only active in it for 4 months. So I never really got deep enough. And yeah, that's the 3rd degree. That's the minimum. Well, no, that's not the minimum. It's Master Mason. I mean, and then you would advance in those degrees, above that, beyond it. I just never did. But yeah, no, the way you describe is exactly what they'll do with the OES and MMs, Master Masons too. Same thing.
And then, yeah, I mean, I guess it's good in the sense that like of community. I mean, it's kind of like, in a way, I feel like Girl Scouts, like, except you have to wear formals and
Yeah.
I don't know, there's more religion into it, I would say, but
yeah,
it's
like
very. I mean, I had good times, sure, but it's also like looking back and just like like.
Yeah, I agree. I would agree with us. I don't think, when you're young and kids and stuff, you don't really want to get doing that kind of stuff a lot, right? Widely, high school clubs and things like that are a little bit different. But I would agree with you on that. But yeah, it was interesting experience. I mean, there's a thing where they actually blindfold you and stuff, and they actually, you know what I'm saying? And then they take you to a place. They even pick you up. Yep, that's it. You have to recite certain verses and stuff. It's really interesting. But if you've never been through that, man, it can be kind of scary experience. Kind of was for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I would say that it just wasn't for me. My grandpa did it because he became a bank president, and after he got out of the Korean War, and he started as a teller and worked his way up, and then he went to the University of Wisconsin School of Banking, Harvard Banking School, and then he started getting into that. And then they told him, look, if you want to advance into anything that's like management for this bank, up to corporate or like executive, to be the president, even the vice president, there's an unwritten rule that you have to become a Master Mason. And that's why he did it.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
Yeah. A lot of presidents have been it. George Washington was one. It wasn't Abraham Lincoln. Yeah.
George
See?
Washington,
Bushes.
Abraham Lincoln. Yeah.
All of that. Yeah. All of it. It's pretty crazy. And they got a lot of power and pull. And there's then the other flip side of it is the Scientology and stuff like that, and what they're doing. A lot of big stars, are doing a lot of that and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's
That's just so weird.
That's really, really weird. It's like Masonry is, it's completely different. I mean, it's like the G symbol in it is God, and the protractor, you build your life foundation around God, because nothing beats God. So that's what the G means. A lot of people, what's that G mean? Why is it in there? It's God. It's what it is. It's whatever God you believe in. Right? Yeah. We lost Zero.
He gone.
He gone. Probably passed out.
Yeah.
So, and some of them crazy things, but yeah, Andy, what's that?
I said a lot of symbolism for sure. Like I know that my dad had the lambskin apron, and like when I became initiated, we received little tiny lambskin aprons that went around our wrists.
Right.
As like, just very.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm glad that I had the experience, but I feel like I've been in a lot of cults, because I was raised Christian
Really?
Science. No, I'm serious. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I
like,
believe you.
have you heard of Christian Scientists?
Yes, I have.
So I was raised Christian Scientist, which is weird.
That's different.
You know,
Hey, Ma, Brad Hunter.
and hey, MRH, and then you know, I was in the Masons groups, and
Yeah.
then the last church I was in, like, straight up, oh, just like I
Wow.
can't anymore. I
You know,
can't like organize religion.
your
I have a
your
faith.
your experiences you're talking about there. I mean, that's you literally have good enough. If you're willing enough to put the time into it, write a whole novel on the thing, like an actual book, and that's the
You know,
stuff that sells. People are into that stuff.
no, so you know, obviously, when I was a child, I I was in Sunday school. It was very different church than, like, I'm sure what Andy, like, we didn't ever have what do you call it when you hang out afterwards? They call it something.
What do
Oh
you
yeah,
mean?
What's the word, Andy? Come on.
What do you mean hang out after?
Like when you go share food or whatever,
like a potluck
they
thing
call
deal.
yeah, but they have
Yeah.
different name for it anyway. But like our church, you know, we didn't have a youth group. It was just like my parents went to church, I went to Sunday school. That was it. Like there was no
Fellowship.
choir.
Fellowship.
It was fellowship. Thank you.
Right.
Yes. We had no fellowship of any sort. And you know, I was very young, and then I would always ask questions, and I felt like I never got
Hey, man.
satisfactory answers. And so I remember crying a lot because I would get so frustrated in Sunday school. But really, you know, as far as like cult behavior, I mean, it was just, I think any teaching that bases it off of one person, which theirs was Mary Baker Eddy,
All
who was
right.
this old lady from Boston,
Yeah.
or that's what First Church was. And so the whole teaching was based on her view. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, it's just, I was so young though. So I really, you know, I don't have a lot of input. And then Rainbow, like, same thing. I was a teenager. And then my last one, like, I was there for a long time. I mean, I went to church there for like 7 years.
Oh wow.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but like, I don't know. I also got a lot out of it. And I feel like, I don't know, they did like what they would call like home teachings or whatever.
Sure.
So it was just like small groups of people and like going over the just straight up the Bible and like
Yeah.
how people, you know, felt that that could apply to their life or what way or what could that help them with. And so that was very helpful to me because it helped me understand the Bible a lot more. But
Like focused Bible studies and things. Yeah. I did one of
yeah,
those ones. We used to do like Bible camps and stuff like that as kids, and yeah, I was involved in one of those ones. And it's just yeah, the fellowship in that, and just getting
yeah,
everyone's viewpoints and how we all life experiences versus the scripture, the Bible, and
yeah.
things like that. Yeah, you know.
But they
But
were very, like, even though it was supposed to be like this non-denominational, they were very anti-LGBTQ.
all right, yeah.
Like one of our girls in our home church got kicked out because she was having premarital sex. Like, what
Oh,
the fuck? And I'm
yeah,
like, what
Wait,
kind of,
what?
yeah.
yeah, she got excommunicated because she was having unmarried or premarital sex or
Oh,
like just date, like there was a guy that they both did. And I just don't understand that. Like if you're thinking that somebody's this big sinner, like don't you think they need to be closer to Christ or people who are Christ-like or whatever? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
And
no, I would agree with you.
and then like furthermore, there's the whole thing of like being an adult, you know, because she was of legal age, like in her 20s. So I don't like people telling me what I can or can't do with my body. I'm not saying that girl was me, but I'm just
No,
saying, like, you
that's
know,
kind of your bit.
I did Right. Like I've been married before. I've been divorced. So like if I'm Andy's age. I'm 48, 49. No, I'm 48. But
All right, then.
nobody's gonna tell me if I can have sex. Like been
That's a
around the
little
block,
awkward.
So I don't know. That's just not okay.
No, I agree with you on that. And the Catholic Church had strong beliefs against LGBTQ and stuff, and all that. The don't ask, don't tell era of the '90s, military and all that. Just all of that.
See, for me, like Jesus hung out with everybody. Like he didn't
Right.
just hang out with the righteous people. He hung out with prostitutes and everybody.
Right, yeah.
I do think God is love, and so
Well, I mean, we're all basically we're put here, as I would see it, to be so God can be here in the flesh, right? We're His children. So, yeah, I believe that. No matter who you are, what makes you you, what you believe, and things like that. There's free will in there too, but yeah, absolutely.
Right.
No, there's no. God wouldn't put people on the earth to reject them later. That just wouldn't seem right.
Yeah.
Unless you're not a non-believer, so you believe in like Satan and stuff. But I mean, even those people, I think, can be saved.
Yeah.
If you go through your whole life in the flesh, not believing or whatever, even if you're satanic, I think that you get a chance to come around and see the right side, right?
Yeah.
I would like to think so anyway. Just like I would like to believe all pets go to heaven too. Wouldn't be much of a heaven without it.
Ugh, don't get me started.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
Yeah, no, I just lost my kitty yesterday.
Oh no, I shouldn't be. Sorry to hear that.
No, it's okay. I do believe she's
yeah.
And I know she'll be there waiting when I come, but god damn, it's so hard. Like, and I have a lot of pets. I'm like the crazy cat lady, so
I got two myself. Yeah, they're both strays.
That's amateur. No, I had 7. Now I'm down to 6, but I have and a dog. But I have 3 foster babies. I foster and
that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, you look at like this. I don't know if you kept the ashes or not, but I usually do. But
I do too.
Yeah, but even though we only keep them for a short while, look at the life you gave them versus the life they would have not had otherwise without you.
Yeah. Yeah, and so when I got her too, I've never, like, all my pets have always been spayed and neutered. I've never had a pet have babies except for a hamster a long, long time ago. But when I got her, she was pregnant and I didn't know. And so one night I was sleeping and I heard this tiny little mew come from under my bed. And I thought she might be because she was getting kind of fat. But again, I wasn't sure. And then she had 3 babies. And so I kept all of them. So there's half my population right there. But it's just hard. 12, I've had her for 12 years. It's a long time.
Wow, that's good. Well, my grandparents had a cat named Jinx. And they thought Jinx was a boy that was like fixed. And turned out Jinx was a girl. And it was kind of a neighborhood roaming cat. And then I guess they wouldn't have noticed that she was pregnant. And one day, the same kind of story you told, they hear these meows coming from the basement. And it's the same thing. There's 4 kittens there. And they said, that's funny. At least 3 of the 4 of those kittens looked an awful lot like the next door neighbor's tomcat.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I always say she smuggled 4 kittens or 3 kittens in.
Yeah.
So I still have her kids, but it's just hard, She was like my soul cat. I don't know if you've ever had just a pet. Like, I love all my animals so deeply, but we just were so bonded in a different way than I am.
Yeah, I had my favorite.
But I'm glad I came tonight, Andy, though, because you guys made me laugh, and I was really sad yesterday.
Yeah, that's cool. Andy's a good channel here. I used to hang out in your chat more, and I'm like, man, this is where the actions happen. This is the party spot on Friday nights. I noticed that. like all you guys get on here and hang out. So I'm like,
Yeah.
well, this is where I'm going to go from now on.
This
You know?
Andy's good people. And I feel like his community is good people. I mean, there was some shit going down the other day. I was not a fan. Like,
what was going
that
down?
one, that I think I was on panel for a minute. That Alex dude, he's
Oh,
so like angry and so mean, and like I feel like the people that hang out here are so lighthearted and we're silly and we just like to have a good time. And
He's got an anger issue, definitely. Like he can't just let things go, man. He's really gotta, like, if he saw Sam and he directly came up here and was like attacking Sam, he can't just hang out, you know.
yeah,
Hi, video gamer. Video
Hey,
game
what's
Junior.
up? Cool name.
Yeah, they're from Sherlock's channel.
All right.
And
I
Ren.
don't think I even got that. Oh, her channel. I gotta get the link for it from you sometime, dude.
Yeah, I'll get it. Hold on.
That's cool. But no, I'm actually a pretty easy, mellow going guy. But I have this entire kind of network of trolls, and they just love to pop me in the chats. They like to dogpile me on panels. They call me a fake cop over and over and over again. It's just a circular troll. And some of these, like the channel I found yesterday, I don't even know these guys. There was one guy that I knew that was on there, and he started it, obviously, and they're just sitting there just slandering me and defaming me for over an hour on there. And someone goes, hey, right? So
Yeah,
I got on there and gave those guys a piece of my mind. And the host was playing games with me, was turning my mic gain all the way down and muting me.
What host was this?
What?
What host?
What is the name of this? It's a channel I'm not that familiar with, and it's Tom something.
no,
This is a group
that's
of
what I'm thinking
what's that?
of.
Tom something Italian last name. Cambino. Tom Cambino. That's it. And these are the trolls, and there's a couple of English ladies on there. They seem friendly, but it was the host and this other guy named Navin Johnson. Well, he goes by that channel name. And then some other guy named, what is it, Mad Max? And they're just on there going to town on me. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? I mean, I don't even get on. I've never even been on this channel. And here these guys are going, I'm like, really? So the host was, he would crank my mic gain down, mute me, throw me in the basement, and then he would block me in his chat. That's a great way to silence someone's voice when you're losing an argument, which is what these guys are doing. So I get fed up with it after a while. It's been over a year of this stuff going on with me. So I'm like, it's funny because these guys will give honor to their friends who are former law enforcement, military, whatever they are, firefighters and all that. But I'm like, well, the reason you guys don't want to give me any kind of honor because I'm your enemy. And that's being very biased. Just because the fact these guys like to gang up on me doesn't mean that you can sit there. You should sit there and just dump all over a job I picked that was, a risky job, highly stressful occupation at times. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. What's that?
I put in the back chat where I think I saw you, but I don't know.
Okay.
I've always been.
That's another one. Yes, that's another channel.
Yeah.
That person and I get along pretty well now, actually, and it's just some of the people that get on there that they know get on there, and then they follow me over there, and then yes, the trolling begins. Yeah.
I don't know, Andy. How do you feel about the police? Because I have a lot of friends who about police.
First of all, I listen to them.
Yeah.
Oh, on Scanner? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thing, I think.
The thing is, when I was growing up, I ran from police because they beat the shit out of me.
Oh, that sucks.
But we were out there doing shit we shouldn't have been doing. So, it's a give or take, whatever. But I'm a firm believer if a cop tells you to fucking do something, you just do it. They're out there risking their lives every day.
Yeah.
Sitting at my job, we were sitting ducks. I was by myself halfway through the night on a third shift. So I would park the squad car in an adjacent complex if I was going through all the academic and stuff buildings, the dorms, walk in the hallways of the dorms quietly at night to make sure everything's secure there, safe. And then I would park it at the next building and then walk over to the other building just in case someone wants to come there and flank me from behind or, has some bad intentions for me. They're going to wait and they're going to camp out. They're going to, they're going to come at me. So that way it would decoy. They'd think I was in a different building than the one I was actually in. And then what you don't want to do in a job like that, especially in a place like that, is make sure that you don't develop a routine that someone can catch on to. And you want to mix everything up if you can, unless you're on a call or something. So,
Right.
it was fun times too. It wasn't, but it's just, you're in a job like that, you're high vis, and there's people out there that they'll just come at you and attack you just so they don't like you, right? You don't even have to be doing anything with anyone.
That's where I'm at because I have like friends who are like ACAB, and I'm like, oh, like I understand why you're saying this, but also like there are people who are trying to do their jobs, and we can't lump every cop in with bad cops, and there's God bless you, there's good and bad in everybody, and I just don't feel like all cops are bad. I don't. But I mean there is a channel that I watch here on YouTube that has horrific stuff that like these cops have done, and just very crooked, and it was wild. One of them like serving an eviction notice, and the lady that was the officer on duty was going through their stuff and like stealing their personal belongings, and she accidentally flipped on her camera and showed herself in the bathroom mirror like pocketing these and it's just like like that sucks. And this other guy, he had like he had pulled over some woman when he wasn't on the clock, and she had said that he assaulted her, and then come to find out this had happened like 40 other times. Like he's spending the rest of his life in jail, and it's just like people should be able to trust police officers.
And I hate to hear those stories.
Yeah, I mean, but like I feel like that's everywhere, big business or anywhere.
You do.
It sucks.
You're going to find bad actors in any line of work there is, including that. And there's nothing that makes our jobs much harder than having people that are bad, crooked cops like that. And like a cop that gets caught, some of the things that you're talking about, like theft, taking bribes, things like that. There's another separate charge where I'm from that you would be facing called professional misconduct.
Yeah.
So you'd be charged with whatever crime it was, if it was a theft, bribe, blackmail.
Yes.
Like if I were to get into the computer, this is called Data Link, and I would say, hey, I want to look your name up. I ran into you on YouTube, and you and I got into a major panel battle, and I figured out what your name was, and I want to go on the computer, figure out where you live and everything about you. That is a felony charge if I do that. I'm looking you up maliciously to get information about you that's not related to an actual investigation or some kind of a report, right? So that would be a professional misconduct type charge and a misuse of a government system and all that. But so that there's things in it. That's what we had this guy that was faking being a Fed in another community out here, and he said he was a cop in a town, crashed a squad car, got a DWI, and then got fired from that job and became a federal agent after that. And I'm like, no. To become a Fed for being a cop, if you don't have a bachelor's degree at least, you have to, I think it's like 6 years, you have to have a squeaky clean record before the feds will even scoop you up or something like that. So there's just no way. And this guy just didn't know any of the terminology or what kind of, even at the level I did it, I know all this stuff. We had to. But it's
Right.
it's just I'm like, you don't know anything about any of this stuff, and this guy's like I was like a psychopath or pathological liar. He is. He's bipolar. I don't know what's going on with this dude and why he did this, but yeah, he pretty much got outed for it. But well, he really did. He's this guy Michael Cerrone. If you ever run across him, he even pretends he'll be a like a counselor or a therapist with a lot of women out here. It's bad, and they'll actually think he really is, and they'll start talking to him about some issue they got going on, thinking he's there to help them, and he's just just this internet troll, right? So we just look at people like that. And now the reason that everyone out here found out about what I did, it's not too much of a long story, but there's another YouTuber that accused me of doxing them, and I did not dox them. It was a sock account on another channel that did it. And then this person figured out what department I was on, and then that's the person that exposed it to everyone out here, which is how everyone figured out what I did.
Right. Well,
So
and that's the thing, like I heard Andy say it, and it's true. It's like, if you know your truth, like
Mhm.
trying
Who
to
cares?
explain it to people, who cares? Yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
right.
I mean, I get the frustration because I mean, not very often, but I did have people say something not nice about me once, and it's just like, oh, I was so angry and upset and crying, and I'm like, like these people are nothing to me. Like, I would be upset with Andy, but I consider Andy like a good friend. I mean, I really do. I know we've never met, but I've been coming to his channel for years, and I know he's
Yeah.
caring, and I have a lot of fun here.
I
And
like to surround myself with people that are like-minded and can take a joke and not be upset to a degree. I know there's things that trigger people and stuff, and I understand.
yeah,
But I surround myself with good people. I don't have too
you
many
really
people
do.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, right
Like
on.
And look, I'll even say this about our former friend. I don't know if she's still your friend, but like shift happens, I considered her a really good friend too. Unfortunately, she has issues with letting things go, and she's not around anymore because it just interferes with their friendships, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she not go live anymore?
Yeah, she does her own thing. She just doesn't.
Oh. Yeah, usually
She's-
Dino's on there and stuff. He's pretty cool.
No, she doesn't hang out here anymore for
No,
some.
I remember that. I remember those old days. I do.
Mhm.
Well, my thing
We
is, yeah,
have fun.
go ahead.
Well, no, we used to have fun here. I mean, we still do, but she was part
Oh,
of
that's cool. That's good at least.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my thing of it is I don't care who you are, what
Did you,
walk of
Barry?
life you. What? What's
No,
up?
I'm not talking to Barry.
Oh no, you're good. I don't care what walk of life you come from, even if like our personalities are not a perfect match. Nobody's is ever going to really be out here anyway. As long as you're, like you had said, you're sincere. And you're not like a plastic person, not a troll, just throwing stuff out there to throw it out there, whatever. Pretending you're something you're not. Well, then I'm good with you, whoever you are. You know what I mean? That doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Like me, I've never over embellished anything I've ever done. I don't think so.
Yeah, me neither. And I don't
But it was
even
nice.
know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how I ended up with these troll people over here. Because like I'm not like trolled before. I mean, well, I don't know. Does having an alt and just speaking your mind, like
No,
even if it's
that's not it. Troll is you make the account to fuck with people.
Yeah.
no,
That's
You
mine
pick
was
their
more
brain
of
apart.
like
yeah. No,
the
I know.
people that I wanted to
You-
address. Like I couldn't speak freely because they
I've done that.
terrified me. But
I've done that
I
before.
wanted to let them know my feelings, but I wasn't ever mean or
Yeah.
hurtful to anybody. Like,
I did it because I didn't want my friends thinking like, oh, look at Andy, he's over there. Like I really wanted to like get involved in the conversation, so I just made an alt account and be like, well, this is my opinion on this. Blah 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 blah. But I know
yeah,
that
same.
people would get mad if they were to see me in my real account over there saying, "Oh shit, look at Andy, he's over there." Like, why?
Rubbing elbows with liking.
Exactly
No
my
way.
point. Yeah. So that way, alt accounts are good. But then if you use your alt account, to change your name and go dox their house or whatever, that's not good. That's not good.
No way, Jose.
There, I just put in the back chat things I've done in law enforcement. But that's a way you can kind of tell if somebody's really did that or not. If they can't, your badge number is or employee number is something that's literally engraved in your brain, and that's because calls you go on. The first thing that people are going to be asking you is, "Can I have your badge number?" And I'm like, even though you're going to write it down on a case card for them and give it to them, and it's going to be in a report. That's just how people are because they've watched all these YouTube videos and all this stuff, and so yes. That is literally something that's going to be engraved in my urn. Being facetious, of course, because that's a number. Even though I only did that job for 2 years, you don't forget that. That's something you'll never forget it. And if somebody asks you the same thing later and you get a number digit off or something, then that's another way you can tell people are fake.
There goes Heather. I wonder if StreamYard's having an issue. People are just dropping out of nowhere.
I don't know. Maybe I'm too boring.
No.
I don't know, dude.
Because they told me like, hey, I just got dropped. You kicked me. I go, I didn't
really? I haven't had that problem tonight.
Yeah,
dude.
I noticed she got dropped right now. There she is.
Yeah, we lost her. Let's come back up again. There she is. Oh, shit. I've been worried there for a second. Where'd you go?
Did it kick you?
No, I did on accident.
Oh, okay.
I was looking
Anyways, I don't know if you're right said or not, but yeah, you get a commission card when you're in law enforcement. So beside a shield or a star, I have a star badge. You have a credential ID card that's issued with it, and you carry that with you at all times. And like I say, if you were to ask my badge number was today or a year, 10 years from now, it's never going to change. It'll always be the same thing. And that's another way you can tell if someone's telling the truth or not with that. Like, I don't know if you caught that or not. So
yeah,
they'll tell you one day, my number was 187. And the next time you ask them, it'll be 168.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, wait a minute.
Well, that's how I felt like listening. I'm like, this guy is like not hemming and hawing. Like, either you've practiced this shit for years. I mean, because it was just very natural the way you were speaking about it. And so.
Yep, I appreciate that. I do. I put lots of pictures of stuff I did on the job out there and all that. I've given some people. There's a former Massachusetts trooper that I know of that I gave records of my stuff to prove what I did. There's another person I gave to that records of that. I got certified letterheads and I got all kinds of stuff. I have what's called an officer's second, which is like a personal badge that you purchase on your own. Right. And I have that still because all the other stuff has to be turned in when you separate from the job. You don't keep it. So people were challenging me to see my commission card and they wanted to see uniforms and stuff. I'm like, well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble and a protective Kevlar vest. That stuff is turned back in when you're done unless you bought it on your own. So I'm sorry to disappoint you guys.
Yeah. And
but I got pictures of a lot of that stuff.
You could show them all the proof in the world and like people have their minds made up or they just want to aggravate you. Like, it doesn't matter what proof you show because they're
for me
always
it's to aggravate.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It doesn't bother me. I know what I did. I even was given free tuition remission, and I got my MBA for free there. So that was a nice perk. We weren't paid the greatest, but the nice thing about a job like that is you can be a very proactive type law enforcement role versus reactive in a larger city where you're bouncing around like a pinball from call to call to call. And we got involved in a lot of community engagement out there, and with our student residents and the satellite students that they didn't live on the campus in dorms, their parents, visitors, employees, all kinds of people, faculty, administration, and you're dealing with all of them all day long. it was weird when I got put on third shift, the graveyard, when I was not really seeing these people around and interacting with them, because you're out there by yourself. And most of the people I see at night are just the cleaning crew people in the buildings, and I'm walking these long corridors, and we do a lot of security functions. We're secure. We're locking buildings down and patrolling buildings and doing traffic enforcement and responding to calls and things like that. So it's like a little city, and it's all in itself. And if there's emergencies off campus with city, which unfortunately happened once, where an officer and the driver was killed. You can look that up. It's Officer Jamie Cox in Rockford, Illinois. Happened 3 blocks off our campus, and our department was the first units on scene to that call. So that happened in November 5th of 2017. So, look, the way I read, just like same thing with firefighters. A cop is a cop is a cop is a cop, just like a firefighter. Whether they're working for a municipality, a county sheriff, a park district, a university or college, airport police, whatever you are, it's all everybody's kind of working together with each other for a goal. Keep things safe and make sure you go home at night or whatever. But I took that job when I got laid off from 2 other jobs because of the lockdowns. And I was working as a civil service government worker for local government. Up to that point was a really good job. And I was an HVAC mechanic assistant is what I was. And I was working on industrial compressor systems and stuff. And it was really interesting to learn how to do all that. But still learning, even when I had got laid off. But that was a much less stressful job. I enjoyed. And then all of a sudden I'm out of work and on unemployment. So unemployment was going to expire, and I saw there was an opening for that University of Police Public Safety there, and I'm like, well, I used to work there when I was younger as a maintenance assistant, so I know that campus really well. So let me just go ahead and apply, and I did, and that's how I got the job. I mean, it's not like you go start the next day. I had to wait. I think it was just about a month before FBI fingerprinting and all the background stuff cleared. Before I could start doing the training, there was 6 months of probation, signed with a field training officer and all that, before I could ride solo and whatever. But so, it took a lot, hundreds of hours of training and just doing that job routinely. Though there's not much routine about it. There is normal stuff we're doing, but if there's like a call, but that's how I wound up getting that job. I got that job like 3 weeks after the George Floyd thing happened. So nobody wanted to do those kind of jobs anyway.
No.
So. But anyways, most of it was mundane, routine stuff. But there's medical emergency calls you'll go on, too. Auto accidents were, I did a lot of that stuff. And I'll tell you something about investigating a traffic accident. A lot of these police departments, especially the larger ones, they used to have traffic investigating officers. They went through additional training to investigate, and they still have them for major crashes, especially like a total collision where there's like a code 1, you would call it, a fatality or whatever. And most of these police departments today don't even do that, except for things like that, because it's kind of counterproductive. Even if you issue that citation to one driver, the insurance companies are going to battle it out, and they might come to a completely different conclusion than you did when you issued the citation. And they might find that the person the driver got the citation was not at fault. And that just gets battled out with the insurance companies anyway. So it's like, okay, here we are investigating a traffic accident and going through all this spiel to figure out who did what happened to who, rather than just doing a simple report and kicking them loose. And it's like, okay, so the insurance adjusters are going to come out here, do their thing, and then they're 9 times out of 10 they don't even look at our police reports. They do their entirely own separate investigation, and that's their conclusion. So when we did accident investigations, that's it. We took pictures, got the driver's information, we get the validate insurance, and we would just do a basic police report on the thing. And that's it. you still be there for an hour doing stuff with them, and then you got to do the report because they're going to FOIA request it anyway for their insurance companies. But it wasn't. We're not sitting out there with tape measures for fender benders and things. Not like how cops would do it probably when we were kids as much, because we already know the insurance companies are going to do their own thing anyway. They're going to want our pictures and stuff though, but our reports. But no matter what we put in that report, that's why the reports are always vague. We don't even put in the reports who we think is at fault. We just put what the details are, damage, conditions, weather conditions, road information, like, is there a double line? Is it a passing zone? No passing zone, intersection, stop sign, yield, whatever, all that stuff. And then that's it. That's how we would do that at that campus. So there was a stretch of road that was in between some of our off buildings that were satellite. And that stretch of road belongs to the city of Rockford, not Rockford University. So on the geomapping, the 911 center dispatchers would constantly, routinely dispatch us to 1050s, we call them, which is traffic accidents on that little stretch of road. So we would always go out there, shake our heads and go, oh, here we go again. So we would just go out there, sit there, stand by and wait for the city to come. And then it's their jurisdiction. So we would just, that's not us. That's the city of Rockford. If it was an auto accident on one of our properties or on the campus, that's our responsibility. But we would always assist other agencies as needed. But for like a simple fender bender or something like that, the first thing I'm doing is I'm keying up the mic, going to dispatch, going, yeah, that's going to be City of Rockford, and go ahead and get them rolling on this one. But we'll go out, we will respond to it, and we'll just hang out, wait till the city gets there, and let them do their thing.
So are you still in Illinois or no?
No, I'm not in Illinois anymore. But my home state is Illinois, though. Yeah. But yeah. So it's just one of those things, I guess. I don't really brag about it. I don't tell war stories about it. People ask about it and they're curious. I get it. But yeah, university law enforcement is very different than like your city and your county. The fact that we're able to be very proactive and engaged and stuff. And we do a lot of community stuff, and stuff. It's a good job. I enjoyed it when I had it. We got a 3-week notice that we were getting laid off. We got a severance package, and that was it. Actually, the date we were dissolved, I worked the very last shift. It was on July 1st of 2021. And that's when the security contractors took over for us. So, and that was all she wrote. They only had the department for 4 years. It was internal safety and security and all the decades prior to that. But, the guy named Jeff Schelling, who was a retired Rockford police lieutenant, who was on the Illinois Law Enforcement Training and Standards Board himself, so he had a seat on that. He was able to push for that department under a new state statute that allowed private, nonprofit universities to actually mold their own PDs. And they had two options there with the administration. A, which is what they should have picked, go with armed security, not police. And there's a lot of reasons for that, I think. But then, or B, go ahead and get a police department going on out here. And then they chose the latter. Now, initially it worked. They funded it. But towards the end of its life, like when I got hired on, they were already getting ready to, they were already in the process of preliminary stages of winding that thing down. And they weren't really funding us like they should have been. And we were just barely meeting the state standards to have that status. So that was a problem. And ultimately, they got rid of that police department. It was a good thing to do, we thought, to get rid of it. But they should have just went back to internal and have armed security and then converted us to just regular security. And then a lot of us would have stayed working there, at least for a while longer. But that's ultimately not what they did. And they went with a private security contracting firm thereafter. And that was all she wrote, I guess. So,
that sucks.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? It's just not a big deal. I mean, I don't have war stories to tell. We did arrests, not a whole lot of them. And it's just routine stuff we're doing, anything that you would see a city municipal police force do, we did that on a smaller scale.
I'm sure you probably had a lot of parties and stuff. I
Oh
don't
yeah.
know.
I could tell you stories all night about that. My first third shift.
Alcohol consumption.
What's that?
Yeah. Just
Yeah, my
alcohol
first.
consumption.
Yeah. Yeah, I worked my best shift was second shift. I love that shift. Perfect hours too. You're getting off at 3 a.m, not 7 a.m, where it's just getting light out and you've been up all night. It's more calmed down. You don't have all the political administrators and the faculty and all the classes going on, and all the hustle and bustle that you have during the day. Because I was hired to work first shift out here. I did that for a while, right? The third shift was what I ultimately wound up getting put on. But yeah, no, it's the first night I was on third shift, I was sitting in there just I logged in the computer, keyed up the rake, it said radio, this is Sam 2. I'm 1041. And then that means I'm starting my shift. And then unkey the mic. 10 seconds later, I get a radio call for a loud party over at the Cummings complex. I'm like, oh shit. So I get in the squad car, drive down there, and there's like 100 people back there. It was the football players that did that. So I'm like, damn it. There's one of me and there's 100 of them. There's nothing I can literally do, except I'm not going to get on. At that night, the city of Rockford police were tied up with a double homicide on the west side of Rockford. There's no way in hell I'm going to get them out here for a non-emerge kind of a call like that. And they look at it as we hold our own. This is our turf, unless there's what's called like a 1078, which means officer needs assistance. No, some major thing. So like we're never gonna get the city out here. It's not the county sheriffs. They're going to that call too. We're on our own. So all I did is I went back to the squad car, flipped on the red and blue lights, tooted the siren 2 or 3 times, got all their attention, and then they just scattered like cockroaches. Not saying they're cockroaches. They scattered. They ran. They jumped in the cars, took off. And then the Res Life manager, same Scott Mitchell, comes up. He has a radio too. And he heard the call go out on our dispatch. And he's the guy, he's part of the administration, and he lives he has his own private dorm building. It's like a small building. And so he's a full-time paid faculty. Administration, I'm sorry. So he comes up to me, and this guy went to a small private college in California, a Catholic college. Not much going on there. We're in a high crime city, and we're kind of wedged between a lot of East State Street, Alpine. Can be a very lively area at night. We aren't getting calls for having to lock down the campus for gas station robberies where they're chasing the suspects on foot. Crazy stuff like that, right? So, anyways, he comes up to me and he's like, "What the hell's going on here?" And he says, "You gotta arrest all these guys for breaking and entering." And I'm like shaking my head. The first thing I'm like, "Okay."
Good night, Amanda.
Oh, yeah. Have a good night there, Amanda. But anyways, I don't want to bore you to death with this, but just tell me if this is too boring for I'll stop. But I'm almost done. But so I just like, Scott, what do you want me to do? There's 100 people out here. I'm by myself. And I says, furthermore, you've been watching too much Adam 12. He goes, what do you mean? I says, there is no statute in Illinois called breaking and entering, sir. I hate to tell you that. That's a California penal code. This is Illinois. The most we could get any of these guys on is just criminal trespass. And if they don't leave, and maybe some simple vandalism to the building that was minor anyway, but it's not really that big a deal for us. I says, the best thing in our case here right now, Scott, is to get them out of here and just, that's it, end it. And that's exactly what I did. And then he says, they broke into the building, they broke in. That's what he was saying, break in. He says, nope, I already examined that door hinge and there's no sign of forced entry. What it was the electronic keypad had been broken for over 4 years. I was able to purge that record in our system. And I even pulled the maintenance request on the damn thing. I'm like, there it is, 4 years ago, before I even worked here, a work order request was put in by officer so-and-so, who still works here, by the way, that this thing was supposed to have been repaired 4 years ago, and it's not. So there it is. So yeah, it's just stuff like that. That was my first third shift. It was a large ass party with 100 young adults there. Most of them are from around Chicago anyway, or suburbs thereof. Didn't even live locally. And I'm just like, let's just, you know what I mean? Just things like that. But that's the kind of call that I just told you that you could believe that. I'm not saying, you know, if I told you a story that, you know, I don't know, I ended up having to like arrest 100 people single-handedly by myself, and I fought with a guy who had a crowbar, wrestled, tackled him. I dodged a guy who opened fire who shot at me, and you know, dodged the bullet on that one. And then you see where I'm getting. It's like, okay, wait, your story's getting a little too far fetched, and that's something you can research and look up anyway in all our news archives, and that would be a little over embellished. You would probably say.
I used to get shot out on a daily.
So, you know.
Absolutely. I can't believe, like, I'm so glad that you are, but I'm glad your life is different than what it used to be. Because you
Yeah,
probably wouldn't be here.
and the type of law enforcement that I was involved in, way different than your city cops or your county sheriffs, because we are a small little department. We have 13 members on our department. So you know what I mean? It's a small, and if there was ever a shooting that involved us, we were part of what's called the Winnebago County Integrity Task Force, and what that is it's a special. It's like a wide range internal affairs thing. So you have all these different members of different departments that are members of this, and so there's like a memorandum of understanding between all these agencies. And if there's a shooting that involves one department, like Rockford, then that would exclude all members of that task force from Rockford to investigate their own shooting. You see what I'm saying? So it's transparent.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like too much of your own interest or whatever. Which I feel
Right.
like that's a big problem with like large divisions of police, because there is a lot of, you know, it's like a brotherhood, just like it's a family thing, and I do think there's a lot of cover up and
Yeah.
you know and stuff like that.
I'm not going to argue that with you. You know, you're right.
What's up, AC?
Hey, what's up? Don't worry. We're not going to talk about Tyrant Wars.
I see.
Tyrant Wars.
No, we're not going to do that. I haven't even met. That's the first time I said this the whole time.
What are you up to now?
We're doing good.
Hey, Heather.
Dude,
Wait,
I was listening. Hold on. I was listening to you on the way home from an appointment yesterday or the day before, and
Okay.
I was listening. Like I had it hooked up to my car. Dude, you have got a great radio voice.
He does.
Actually, Abe does too. But AC, I was like, damn, he sounds really good. Like through my car speakers. Like,
Well, he's got a laugh I can't begin to impersonate. I can't.
it's a giggle. It's really funny.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
that's a compliment.
What are you doing, AC?
I see. I can't even be mean right now because like y'all are being nice to me.
Well, you want to be mean to me,
No.
Heather? Let's drag Heather.
Hey, how often am I mean to you, Andy? Like how often?
I don't think you've ever been, not even remotely. Hey, Weekend. Like, no, we've never. We've never had an issue.
I think the closest I get to like being mean to Andy is going,
Don't throw me away.
Don't throw me away. I think that's about as close as I get to being mean to you.
Wait,
Well, I mean,
it doesn't hurt coming from you, but when it came from, like I said those words.
I know.
It was like a dagger in my heart when I heard this motherfucker say those words to me. I was like, damn, I got betrayed by one of my closest friends.
A lot of you guys from the shit show used to hang out here a long time ago. A lot, didn't you? I think so.
Cool.
Yeah, you got it back again now. You're putting the band back together again.
Who?
Oh my
AC?
god,
Yeah.
Andy, look, so my like part of my issue with Abe is like he thinks he's a historian for this side of YouTube.
I knew that was
You know,
coming
like
next.
he's so off on like so many things.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like for example, like I've been around for about 3 years, right? But
Yeah.
give or take 3 years, maybe
Yeah.
maybe a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And so like I don't pretend like any of like the older shit, like I don't pretend that I know that side or like all the shit that's happened. Like I've heard things like, you know, some of the like for example, like the incident where Ellen went up on I think it was Tonic's panel.
Mhm.
And they got Ellen up on panel and they were like trolling the fuck out of her.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wasn't around for that, so I can't speak on. I can speak on the incident. I can't speak on like every aspect of like the history of it, like who got them up there, who was on panel, all that shit. But my issue with Abe is whenever he speaks on things, he speaks like he's a goddamn historian. Well, back in 1865, back when
Well, I know the key dates of
back
stuff that
when the
involved
green
me.
was green and the blue was blue and the sky was definitely gray.
Not actually, that was actually pretty good. I'll give you that. But no, I don't think I really. I'd like the story you just told. I don't know anything about that story at all. But so I can't. I never really trolled Rebel. Never really followed him. So the stories you guys have to tell are your stories, not mine. But
You tell our stories.
What? No, I don't. Not. I usually tell stories that involve me, and then people that I know that would involve you guys.
That's
right?
true. Tonight he's only talked about himself.
There you go. But no, I don't know all of your stories. That
time, Andy.
No, wait, that Tyrant channel. I'm not going to really. Don't worry. I'm not going to get that. I've been aware of them.
Hey,
from
how are you going to sit here and say I'm not going to talk about the Tyrant channel? But
No,
then you're
I'm just using
talking
as an
about the
example.
Tyrant channel.
Just an example. That's all. It was.
You know what's an example? You not talking about the Tyrant channel by not saying I'm not going to talk about the Tyrant channel.
Well, I'm just using it as an example. That's all. I should be a little cynical.
That's not an example. That's in. Oh, bye, Abe.
Babe, I don't know if it's my channel or some, but people have been dropping from my channel all night. They're thinking that I'm dropping them, but I'm not.
It's weird.
No, I didn't boot Abe.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want anybody booping anybody either unless they were paid to do it. That's a different story. Like people are paid, like, yes, get that motherfucker out of here. I paid for that shit. Or that person paid for that shit.
No, you're right. I think there is a glitch.
Yeah, because people have been dropping all night.
I just randomly got disappeared. AC's probably going like, damn, he's back again.
No, you go where the fuck you go.
No, that's cool. So no, I'll give you a shout out, AC. I heard you on ASMRs when there was a mod that went in there and what?
No, I just
no, you're good. There's Wicked Moon. How you doing? I talked to her in COVID's yesterday a little bit. Prime was on there trolling her a lot. So no, you did mention that. I appreciate that. There was a mod that came in there. They must be one of your mods or something. I take it, and they said, "Is Abel out here?" That's the first thing they said, and then you said, "Well, look, just because I don't let them on my channel doesn't mean I control or dictate what other people do on their channel." So I'll give you a shout out for that.
But Abe, once again, this is part of my issue with you. I've never gone around to any channel and try to angle it as if you had to be gone or I was going to go or anything like that. People are going to always do what they do. I have only voiced my opinion about you. What people do with you is their fucking business. Like if I sit here and I say, Andy, I can't stand this motherfucker. This motherfucker gets on my goddamn nerves. Like he just gets on my nerves. I'm just saying. That's just me voicing my opinion. Now, if I'm sitting here going, Andy, you got to get rid of this motherfucker. Like, serious, get rid of him. Get rid of him, or I got to go. Like, take your choice. That's me putting Andy in a fucking fucked up position, which I would never do because this is his channel. How am I going to sit here and tell somebody what the fuck to do with their channel?
Okay.
He's got to go or I got to go. And every time that we've had an argument about this, Abe, you've always tried to angle it. Well, AC, you're the one who's pushed the narrative to like push me away from the community. No, I've only voiced what other people have told me about you. They don't like you. They don't want to be around you. Once again, I'm only voicing the opinion of others that have told me that.
Okay. I'm sure some of those others are people that may have come from my old stomping grounds that were involved in stuff.
I don't care.
Okay,
where
let me
they come from. I'm only telling you people
I get it.
that
I get what you're saying. I think you're a little cynical, too cynical of me. That's my opinion. But it is what it is, AC, right? So this is what I was really trying to convey to you before. What?
No, I'm talking to my chat, man.
Oh, that's fine. There's Brian King. The way you do realize that you are the guy that took over pretty much and Andrew Brame left off. You do your own content. You do your own show. It's not like the Drama Dome in any way. You do completely different stuff. You and ASMR kind of got that going, I think, right?
no, okay. So pause. See, once again, historian. I took over from the Drama Dome. No, I didn't take over from the Drama Dome. I did my own thing.
I just stated that. Go ahead.
I did. Hold on, because you're trying to say that when it comes to the drama, my approach to the drama is a little bit different than Andrew. Okay, so I'm not taking over from the Drama Dome. At the same time, like, I have been very open of saying, like, I have taken bits and pieces from other people's channels and applied that to my channel. I like the kick off the panel game. That's not an original thought from me. I've always given credit to like where I got it from. That would be from 10th Man and from NC Tyrant Hunter, because NC Tyrant Hunter used to do his show. That's where I get the idea from. They did the kick off the panel well before I did. The way that the drama panels are kind of done, that was from Drama Dome. The way that I played music, I got that from Hippie Auditor, because when he played music, I was like, oh, I like jamming this, but this isn't the music I like. You know, I want to play my music. I want to play my shit. So once again, like, I don't mind being honest about where I get my shit from, or, you know, where where the ideas may have come from, or what the background is on something. Once again, this is where I go back to you, Abe, and go, you can't do that. Like, we've tried to call you out on shit, and then we show you proof of stuff, and then you go, well, that's not proof. Let me explain this. There's no explanation. The proof is in the pudding. The receipt.
Okay. We're going back to the Tower email thing again. But thanks to that.
I see one.
Okay. Well, can I address that for a second?
General here.
Okay, that's fine. I asked you prior if you could give me a example of when I lied, and I think you said something like "fuck you" or something sarcastically. I'm sure you meant it too, but neither here nor there. I want to say this to you, and I want you to just take this in or take it out. Whatever it is you want to get out of it or not. That's entirely up to you. The way what I say is I get that. I get that. You do your own content. You do. I'm not sitting here saying you steal content. I don't think I've ever said that, but you know, any of that. So I would agree with everything you said. The only thing I would say is I want you to think about that, how in the position that you are in right now as you're running the shit show, you are pretty much the leader of this pack. Whether you want to believe that or not, you pretty much are. So even though you don't say to other people, I'm not telling you guys to do, to pop this guy on site or not like, just basically ice this dude out, whatever. Just because I don't want him on my channel, I get what you're saying, but you have to understand that your voice resonates very far out here. And when you say that, other people are just they're going, whether you intend for that or not, those people are going to follow your lead. Whatever it is that you say, whoever it is that you do not like, whoever it is that you do like, these guys are going to do pretty much what you do. And whether, like I say, whether it's inadvertent or I don't think it, maybe I read you wrong. But the thing is, when you say we don't like you, we don't want that when I hear that, I'm like, okay, you're kind of representing everybody. But then when you say I know it's kind of nitpicking at verbal semantics, if you will. But does that make sense to you, that when you speak out and you say I don't like that person or pop that person on site?
When I will say we, and then after I say we, and I'll usually stop myself and say, okay, when I mean we, I mean the people that have verbalized how much they dislike you, how much they don't want you around. And when I verbalize it that way, is that not in some way like a correction to the we statement, so that there's a better understanding of who we is? Because when we say we, like, who's we? Like, is it me and Andy and whoever's on the panel at the time, or is it we as in only the people that are in chat and on the panel? Like, who's the we then? I mean, I try to say this when it comes to Rebel, because Rebel will say the same shit in his chat. We, he'll be like, we've got to stick together, guys. We can't let Andrew Brame do this to us. We can't let him steal all the donos from us. We can't let him, like, who's we? Because you're the only one on panel. You yell at everyone. So who's the we?
All right. Well, I would say that I've been on your panel many times in the past, even with that guy, Hebrew Hammer, if you go back into those days. And we didn't have any of this going on. This started with a circular troll with me. And if you pay close attention to when I get on these panels, you're going to hear people bring up being a fake cop, all this other crap, right? Over and over again. And it's like we relive it over and over and over. And I'll actually try to get these guys to go, hey, look, why don't we just talk about something else? You down for that? And then they go right back to the same square one. And let me say one more thing. I know you want to take a second if I may. When I get on a lot of these panels, if I'm lucky enough to get on some of them, or other ones I just normally get on, but some of these other channels, I'll give you one example from my side of YouTube that's not even yours, Lisa D. So I'll get on her channel or panel, and there was a couple of ladies on there that were being friendly to me, just like not going to be wanting to go on a date with them, just being nice in general. And I tried to be nice to the back and just say, hi, how are you today? But that was just not going to happen. Why wasn't that going to happen? Because I had people like Bedtime Clown on there blasting a soundboard. He was also still calls me a Chomo supporter, no receipts. And other people just dogpiling on me. These guys will be in a decorum and they take turns talking, and they usually skip over me. And if it does become my turn, AC, that's when it's everyone's turn to all talk at the same time so they can overpower me. And it's this circle jerk I'm stuck in right now. I'm not pointing the finger at you for all of that. The only thing I'm trying to say to you, sir, is this. You have a very strong voice out here. And pretty much when Andrew Brame merged all these communities together with the Drama Dome, and then you're doing your own show now, you have a mix and match of all of these different old communities in there, and plus new people too. When you speak and you tell these guys, even though you're just saying this is my channel only, don't like this guy, pop this guy on site mods. These other guys, whether you want to believe it or not, sir, are going to follow your lead. They're going to start doing the same thing. Because they're going to go, look, the shit show is the biggest drama channel that's out here. We're going to do the same thing. And that's kind of a domino effect thing. That's all I'm trying to say. Does that make sense to you more now or not?
I feel like give me a second.
Hello?
After 3 boring minutes, The Rock says, know your role and shut your mouth!
All right.
I think that's appropriate.
So he's got
for right now.
soundboard too.
Well, I'm just saying, like, god damn, you're fucking long-winded.
Well, sometimes
All
I
right,
have to
so
be
let me-
AC to get a point across.
No, you don't. Anytime you've been long-winded to try to get a point across, it is absolutely failed. Absolutely.
Okay, so would you care
right,
to?
so real quick-
Okay, would you care to
so
address
real
that
quick-
though?
So real quick, I'm gonna address this first. Wicked Moon says AC Asmar is an asshole. Yes, he fucking is. It was one of the reasons why I enjoyed hanging out with him. He is an asshole. I'm an asshole. I hang out with assholes. Brett's a fucking asshole. We're kind of assholes. I don't know how else to explain it. But yes, I am aware of that. What else did I see? Farlab says, I do what I want. Brian King says, AC is not our leader. We do not follow him. He does not dictate. You know how many times I've gotten emails, messages, text messages, DMs in the fucking Discord from people. I mean, I could think of like at least 2 or 3 instances from Farlab. I could think of 2 or 3 instances from Brian where they were pissed or upset with that I did something on the shit show. There are like I'm supposed to be a leader.
I'm saying these
Like,
people
you're following-
view they
like,
vision
hold
you
on,
as
hold
yeah.
on. I'm you got your long-winded shit out. I'm about to do mine.
Go for
Like
it.
you realize that like you're trying to say that my word it goes far out here, right? My
It does.
word is everything. And if I say like something's gold, then it's gold. But here's the thing, like I don't tell people what to do, how to do it. That's never been me. Like I don't want people to follow me. I've always stated like people have their own thoughts and views and shit. Like it's one of the reasons why I like Andy. Like he likes people I don't like. You know, I mean, like I enjoy coming over here and having conversations with him, even if I
who are
agree to
these
disagree
people?
with him.
Who are these people?
Well, I mean, don't like May?
Heather Dizzle.
It's not that I don't
I
like
like
her. I
me.
just don't fuck her. I don't fuck with her.
Well,
I don't
fair
like
enough.
people that openly dox people.
You know, I can fuck with people that do that. Just anyways, that's besides the point. But once again, like, you know, I'm not telling people what to do. But if you want to put it in terms of like, you know, like my word is golden around here, I mean, like how like maybe it's a bad idea, like whether you go with Biden or fucking Trump, but they're influential people. I mean, if they were to go up on a podium and say, I dislike Abe, like, are you going to try to say that like they're trying to angle an entire country against you?
In that sense, I would say yes.
I see. That's where I will agree to disagree with you. That's full of shit.
How's that?
Okay, well, okay. See, I don't do this with and we'll pull up Connie again as an example. I don't do this with Connie. Connie's words are Connie's words. Like, I don't put some. Maybe that's a bad example. Because like, okay, so Connie's words are Connie words, right? Like he goes like he'll sit here and say, well, you know, he doesn't like Shed Show, he doesn't like AC, he doesn't like ASMR. Like at the end of the day, how much influence does he have? He could say that all day long, and guess there's going to be people that follow him, like Swedish Sugar is going to fucking agree with him, or does she not?
Kind of depends on the day. I would say.
I think Swedish Sugar does what Swedish Sugar does. She doesn't do what Connie asked her to do, or she doesn't go in a way that, like, how many times has she donated to Andrew? How many times has she donated to the shit show? How many times? She does what the fuck she wants to do, regardless of what Connie fucking says or does. It's just so she can get under his skin. And then they have their love affair back again and all that other crap. But point being here is this. I don't tell people what the fuck to do. You can sit here and say that my word is golden around here.
It's influential.
It goes a long way. However, I've always stated the same shit. Go where you want to go. Hang out where you want to hang out. I could give two fucks. If you like Abe, cool. Me, I don't like him.
Don't you think you're being a little over? You have a lot of people that are on your channel that you don't like, that you let them get on there. I think you're being a little, my opinion, a little over eccentric, a little too cynical, perhaps.
Right.
But that's your prerogative, sir.
Yeah.
Well,
see,
and if to
here's
be fair, if I may, I
Go ahead.
totally see what AC's saying. I hear you, and I do feel like that is something I've heard when I have been on your channel or like over to your panels or listening. You know, you kind of welcome, like Andy. I mean, you'll welcome anybody or have a conversation or what. But I mean, there are definitely communities, and I can't speak on your guys' relationship because I don't know. This is the first time I think I've ever talked to Abe, but I'm just saying, other communities I've been in, maybe a creator isn't going to say, "Oh, well, I don't like Andy Cruz," but like that's the general consensus, and so I kind of hear what Abe is saying, like. It's maybe not that you're the leader, but like maybe leading by example. And if people know AC has a problem with them, and I'm not saying everybody's like that, but some people are. They're like, oh well, you know, AC's my dude, and if he doesn't like Abe, then I'm not gonna fuck with Abe. And you know, like
there's a lot of people that are like that will like.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I'm just gonna make like Laura's people will generally not like Randy or Wendy, you know, because Laura talks bad about them. So
Laura Perplexed?
Yeah, the people that are in her chat will automatically dislike, you know, Wendy and Randy. You know, it does happen. It does.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
I'm getting popped on your channel tonight, even because somebody popped on other channels, and so I've kind of talked about where that started, right? I believe it to have started, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and it was actually Kicky.
So you said that I was being a little cynical, right? Like I'm a little,
just a wee tad bit. Would you agree with that?
With a wee tad bit. Well, I think when I have shit like this that I find out about you, okay, when I find out shit like this, I think I have a reason to be.
Well, it's interesting about that email. There's a lot that was uncovered with that, and I even offered to exchange you.
That you try to. There's a lot you.
But you do understand, though, AC, that you remember you brought. Hold on.
This.
Hold on.
You can't. You brought up. You cannot mansplain this.
Hang on. Yes, I can. I talked about that profusely. And I know that you. I know that Tyrant Bird has sent that group emails too. But what you have is, hang on, let me add to that.
What did those emails say?
Hang on, I don't know. We don't know what the context of those emails are.
Oh, I know.
We don't know
what was in those contexts.
You do know what was in those?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't. So,
there were
do you have copies of those?
Well, they're not for me to show.
Okay. No, that's fair enough. I would agree with that.
Wait. Can I ask what the email is?
I can explain it if you want.
For me to read it, Andy? Oh no.
Why don't we go ahead and read the whole thing all over again?
Wait.
No.
Yeah.
I was saying, go ahead and read the whole thing again if you want.
Tell me more or less what it's about.
It's about Abe trying to infiltrate the community and then sell all of our information to We the People Tyrant Hunters,
which never happened
because you were outed.
No, that's not it. That email was done many months prior to that, AC.
No, you were outed.
No, that email was done many months prior to that all going on.
No, it's
So
because
it's
we
true.
talked behind the scene.
No, hang
and
on.
we agreed. A bunch of us agreed that you.
A bunch of you
were,
agreed.
like,
That's your general consensus, but
we-
you don't
no,
know
once
what
again,
was going on
we
with
talked
me in the
behind the
background with
scenes.
that. You don't.
So you don't know
You
what
don't.
happened behind the scenes. But
Wait
was
a
a bunch
minute.
of us.
You
who
don't
talked
know what's
behind the
going on
scenes,
behind the scenes
and
of that, AC. You don't.
We had a funny feeling about you.
Oh, we had a funny feeling. I'm sure you did. You didn't know me then.
Yeah, we
you still
did.
don't. You don't know me much now either.
No.
So let me talk about that for
Yeah,
a second.
I don't
I'd
care
like
to
you to
know you now.
listen. Huh?
That's the part that you don't seem to understand. Because of this,
Hold on.
I don't want to know you.
That's fine. That's your prerogative. But I'm the guy that uncovered a lot of the mysteries in this group that you
No, you
guys
didn't.
failed to do.
No, you think
Do you have receipts
found
to
a
prove
bunch
I
of shit.
didn't?
Do you have receipts to prove you did?
Yes, I do.
Sure.
I do. Just because you haven't seen them or I haven't tipped my hand to you, that doesn't mean I
because
don't.
you're not going to show it. You just have proof.
No,
and you
not
know
at
all
all.
these other
Let me
things, but you'll
explain
never show
something
the
to you.
proof,
Hold on,
right?
hold on. Let me
Right.
have it. Give me a second. Well, hear me out, bro. Do you know where we found the
Why
list
do
of
I need to
members?
hear this out?
Hang on.
Why do I need to hear this out?
Because I'm trying to piece together what was going on, and you're
Once
not being
again, this is
receptive. You don't want to
mansplaining.
hear
I
it.
don't need mansplaining.
I'm
You
not man.
sound
How
worse
am I
than Kevin
mansplaining
right now.
anything to you?
You sound worse than Kevin.
If you're
trying
gonna
to
wait, you're
mansplain.
bringing up an
Oh, I could with
accusation,
kickoff,
right?
but you see, they're
And you
sticking
hold
up in
on.
me, and so
No, see,
What do
this
you
is
mean?
what
I
you
don't
do,
need to
AC.
hold
This is
on.
where you and I
Once
always will
again,
butt heads.
I
You
don't
like to
need to
talk
hold
over
on.
me because you don't
This
like
is
me to get my
more
point
than
across,
enough of a receipt.
right?
This is more than enough of a
No,
receipt.
listen to me. You're not listening.
Is it
So
not? I mean, look,
hey, you
let's
had
ask the
Rick Pruitt
people
on
in
your
the
panel
chat.
that
How
once.
would
Remember
you
about a month
feel
ago, right?
if somebody
You
infiltrated
did.
your community
You
and
did.
tried to
You're
sell
hold
off
on.
your information to the highest bidder?
You know what, AC? I'm the guy that told you guys that Rick Pruitt was in the group, and you all laughed at me, and now you know he is, don't you? You do, and you even let him on your panel after you knew it too.
Over and over.
Now, hang on.
Over
I have something else
over
to tell
again.
you. Hold on. Let me get this
You
out.
know, the
Can I
thing
can I
is,
get this out or no?
I'd rather have a conversation with Rick Pruitt than have one with you.
And you
That's
said
me
Huckleberry
being
too,
honest.
and that's not a good look in my book, my friend. So neither here nor there, AC. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I uncovered about this group, and I did it with a friend of mine that was
How
an
is that
original
a bad?
member
How
of it.
how
Let
is
me
that in a bad
finish.
way? I would rather have a
Let me finish.
conversation with someone than have one with you. And
Okay, you've made that
me
point
having a
about 5
conversation
times
with
now. We
Huckleberry,
hear
I'm
you.
just
We
saying,
get your
if I'd
point.
rather have a
Okay.
conversation
Hold on, but
with
you're the one who
with
threw
Huckleberry,
that out there, so I can't even like
how is that
address
worse?
you. I have no
How is that
room
worse?
to rebuttal
How
it.
is that
Is
worse?
that it? No, wait. If
You
you're
got
going
to
to
answer
argue
a
shit with
question.
me, dude, you got to give me a
I
chance
am
to
going to
rebuttal
argue
you,
with you all the
right?
time, every time.
Hold on.
It's gonna always be
But
like
you're not.
that.
You don't listen. That's your problem.
You don't listen.
Yes, I
You
do.
like to
I
mansplain
sat
shit.
here. Hold on. I
You don't
sat and
ever
listened to
fucking stop
everything that
talking.
you just
But
said,
when it's
dude.
done to you, you
Everything
don't
you
like
said.
it.
No, I listened to every word that
No,
you just
you
said.
do
I
the
did.
same thing. You fucking long wind shit, and you try to get people to forget what they were gonna fucking say.
Not at all. Not at all.
And then when people
Hold
fucking
on.
get up here and
Hold
start
on.
talking, you try to cut them off.
No, I
And then
don't.
when it's done back to you, you
No,
don't
you're
like it.
wrong. You may explain how you're wrong. Because when I get on
Once again,
panels,
thank
no,
you,
let me
Brian.
finish.
Tell
Let
him to
me
stop cutting
talk.
me off. You don't ever fucking listen. He tries
You
to cut
cut
me
me
off all
off.
the damn
You
time.
cut me off, AC.
You are definitely well. Look, once
You're
again,
still
Wait,
going.
as I stated
can I ask a
before,
wait,
over and over again.
Can I ask
No,
a
he likes
question
to talk
though?
over me when I'm trying to make a point because he doesn't want me to make
but
it.
wait, Abe. Okay, but what was the point of you sending that email the way it's?
Well, he doesn't want me to explain anything, so
the
why
way,
bother?
the way,
See, he's going
the
to talk
way,
over me.
but it's pretty it's pretty much saying that you're gonna get info on all these people to give
Mhm.
to them, right?
So
Why?
that email was written by a friend of mine and I, and that friend of mine.
Listen to the mansplaining.
You gonna let me finish
Listen to
this
the
or no?
mansplaining.
Come on.
I'm gonna go right ahead. I'm just
Thank
pointing
you.
it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna point out.
You've made your
the
point
fucking
numerous
stupidity
times,
here.
AC. My turn, right? Then it's your turn. See, this is where we have a divide. When I get on a panel, you guys talk over me and you dogpile. And then what you do is you flip the narrative around and you say I'm the one doing it, not you. So let's try something different for a change, right? All right. So a friend of mine who's an original member of this group, who is still on that banner today, by the ad. That's how how do you
what's the name of this guy?
Huh?
What's
It has
the name of
everything to
the-
do with it.
No, what's
So-
the name of the person that you wrote this for?
I'm not going to say that. His name, the guy doesn't want me putting his name out there for obvious reasons. He's no longer in the group. He's been out of the group for a long time. And it was prior to when they did that to Tyrant Bird's family and shit. Because he would never go with that. I mean, I all but supported this group until I found out that that happened. And I'm like, there's no way I could support that. And then the doxing too, when they started, that was really what did it for me when I saw they were doxing people. So the friend of mine and I, the dude that was one of the original members of this group, gave me a lot of information. And I says, well, you know, and he explained to me how to get into this group. You have to be nominated in it. You can't just join it. Okay, you can email them and say, I want to join this group, and they're not going to let you do it. You have to get nominated. And I says, okay, can you prove to me that you're in this group? And he goes, yes. He told me how you get in it. He says, let me show you my little picture, my avatar on their banner. And that's him. And I says, okay, yep, looks like you too. So then he gave me all the names of the people on the banner. And then the membership roster that we obtained was actually on their original website. They had a thing on there for their tyrants, a thing on there for their supporters. That's what we grabbed in 2019. So I says, okay.
So the group,
We were piecing a lot of this shit together and trying to figure out how this whole thing started, because Tyrant Wars was messing around with people on my side of YouTube prior to AC's here, a couple of years prior even. So I says, okay. What I says, he gave me some information on who started this group. And I says, how can we possibly mash this up? And he says, let's do this email here. And that's that email you're looking at right there. And he says, let me try to swing their trust a little bit with us and see how they respond. And over the course of some emails, we've pinpointed the guy that pretty much that started the whole thing. Now, I put that out there already. And then someone says, wow, you know, Corrosive knows this guy, so that means he never started it. That's how is that a receipt? Just because you know somebody or know of somebody? So this group was started off of Merb's Discord server, and it was right around the time PK, Popular Kids, was starting out. And before they were Tyrant Wars, they were called We the People Auditor Wars, as I recall it. And then it was short-lived. And then somebody came and said, well, look, I can't stand these mofo auditors, so I want to start this thing back up again. And then short time later, We the People Tyrant Wars evolved. And that traces back to somebody actually in the Bronx where Tyrant Bird did an IP email grabber on. And there's a connection between that guy and somebody else. So I put that out there, AC. And if you guys can get a hold of this guy, maybe ask him, what do you know about this group? Because he was boasting about starting this group up in Merb's Discord server. And this was some years ago, back in 2018, I think it was. So people out there will denounce what I said, but those emails helped me pinpoint that guy because of the way he writes and stuff. Guy's got a big temper. He's a real asshole. Yeah, so that's what we did. And that's what that email was all about. Anyways, I'm glad you didn't interrupt me for once, AC. There is something I would like to talk to you sometime off of YouTube that I don't want to share here that concerns something with you guys, but I don't want to talk about it here publicly. All right, you can wake up now. Or stay falling asleep. Let me put something in the back chat for you.
Suck weed people trying to run their head cock. Fake up. I timed that wrong. I should have used the fucking rock fucking clip here just now.
Hey, Smokey.
Well, there you go, AC. Check the back chat at your leisure. And we had our eyes locked on this guy for a long time.
Okay. So once again, Honest Abe comes into a community and thinks he can be the historian. He wasn't around for a bunch of this shit, but he claims that he was.
I actually was.
He tries to And then he tries to act as if he knows who this person is and who's behind We the People Tyrant when he knows nothing.
What are you basing that on, though? Do you have some receipts to back up with that?
You
What you're
haven't
saying?
showed a fucking receipt for the shit you say you know. So
I haven't?
Stop it.
Really?
Stop it. Stop
You
it.
sure about that?
Stop it.
Stop what? I mean, you don't know what I know. You're projecting that you do, but you don't. Sorry. Now, even D-Ban AC, who have all drunken people, when this got mentioned about the email there on her channel, she goes, someone says, "Oh yeah, Abe put this email out. This is like a year and a half ago," and she goes, "Oh, perfect. I want to see that juicy evidence." And then they go, "Oh, it's just that one email." And she goes, "Oh, that's nothing. That's just suggestive," which it is. But that email there helped me get enough information on them for us to pinpoint that person. You haven't seen the emails they have sent. You have not seen the emails transcript that they've had with me. There is a person that has seen the entire transcript, and that's because Ms. Joe accused me of doxing this guy with them, and his dox has never been made public. And that's this guy, Patriot Defense. He's seen the entire transcript. He has a copy of it. And he will confirm with you that there's no information in there about you or Liberty Bird, aka Tyrant Bird, or anyone that's in that email. And if you like, I could put you in touch with him, and you can actually talk to him about that if you want. But he does have the entire transcript. He does. It means emails that they sent to me and me back to them, a set of about 8 or 9 emails, and all's about it. There you go. Awkward moment. But I'll tell you this, AC, when they first started, that's the name they went by in the back chat. I wonder why. Anybody?
No, I don't know. This is your guys' shit. I have nothing to do with this. Me and Heather are like, yeah. Me and Heather are like,
so I'm muted.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So
You know what I mean?
since we got back into the whole Tyrant War debacle, I actually think AC was able to sponge some information in there, whether he wants to be receptive to it or not. Yeah.
Wait, hold on, Jeremy. Is there something you wanted to add to this convo?
Yeah, just listen.
How you doing?
Hi.
Jeremy, Honest Abe, fake cop.
No, I was actually real
Abe,
police and public
Jeremy.
safety. AC. Nice try.
Yeah, public safety. Okay.
Police and public safety, not just public safety. And public safety means police in that state. Just like in your state, it means in your state, public
Jeremy,
safety means your state
Honest Abe
troopers,
as
sir.
Paul Blart. Just Paul Blart.
In your state,
Think of it
did you
that
hear
way.
what I just said?
Easy.
The Texas Department of Public Safety, what are they? AC?
John Golf in the house. Damn. What's up, homie?
You know, someone once came to me like a few months back and asked me if people were saying I was that dude. I don't know why.
Well, I got accused of being some guy who goes by Jackstar or Jackster, if you remember him at all. I guess he was an archenemy of Ambien and alcohol.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was accused of being one of it. They thought it was him in a sock account.
Nobody.
Right.
See, this is more bullshit. Like, stop it.
Really?
Abe.
It
Like,
is?
You know, Andy.
You know who reminded me of that, AC?
Honest Abe has gone on record as saying that people had him confused with Evil Abe.
They
And
actually did. They did.
Here we go. Yeah.
They did.
Well,
you could go ask Evil Abe, dude.
Only the people.
Go ask Evil Abe. He'll agree with me.
No, that is true. That
Evil Abe thanked me for changing my name from Honest Abe to It's Dad Abe because I guess he said he used to use that name.
So this is the part of the story that I like want to point at. So like you notice how he's got a fucking full story to go with that. Look, can you confuse somebody with another person? Sure, I get that part. But the way that Honest Abe fucking puts this, He makes it sound like everybody in the world
Do
had.
you,
it
do you know how
mixed
many
up.
trolls of his I inherited when I first started going live,
Oh,
dude?
God.
A lot, a whole bunch of
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Go tell him about all the tell him about all the trolls. Go ahead, tell him about it.
No, I'm just letting you know that I couldn't figure out why the hell I had all these trolls in my channel. Was that I'm not that well known out there at the time, and then eventually somebody came around and said, "Well, there's a guy named Evil Abe, and I think these are his trolls. Some of his trolls on your channel. For some reason, they think you're him or whatever." And I says, "That's weird."
No, yeah, and you know
Never
why?
heard of that
Because
guy.
Abe used to use the name Honest Abe.
He did, and that's
Yeah,
why he
Evil Abe-
appreciated me
Evil Abe
changing
used-
my name.
Evil Abe used to be called Honest Abe.
He did. So then
How
the
far
other
back
thing
did
I
this
was going
go?
to say is the Jack Star
You're
guy
fine,
or
Jeremy.
whatever. What's that?
How far back?
Huh?
Oh, years ago.
Years ago?
Yeah.
So it wasn't recent, right? Was it
No.
recent?
No.
Okay. So and he tried
It's
to say,
irrelevant though. I still got
Right.
his trolls, and people are still confusing me with him. People still occasionally do that. So the other thing is, who is this Jack Star guy? Because it was Chicky KT that reminded me of that. Because I forgot who it was, and all I could tell you is that Ambient Alcohol, somebody on the panel, thought I was this dude, and then they started popping me in the chat over and over again. And then Chicky goes, she goes, I remember this, and it was this guy Jack Star or whatever. And I says, oh, that's right. Now I remember that. So then what happened after that is I would get on some of the other channels, including the Shit Show, and moderators would pop me because they thought they were watching that, and they thought, oh, there he is again. It had a little bit of a trickle effect, domino effect there. It did. And that was kind of my early on experiences getting nailed in the chat for no reason.
So say that again. That we were popping you because you were Evil Abe?
Some of your mods were popping me because they thought I was this guy Jack Star or Jackster, whatever it is, who was some troll that was bothering or somebody. The Ambient Alcohol. What?
That's not what you just said.
I don't know. That was prior to that. I'm talking about when I inherited trolls that were part of Evil Abe, and that went on for a while because people were confusing me with him, even in chats. So it still happens today. It does. People are going to chat and someone will go, "What's Evil Abe doing here?" Well, we can't stand his ass, and then I'll have to clarify that I'm not him.
Not gonna lie, I used to think it was one and the same, and I literally, this is like what a noob I am. I was like, oh well, when he's Honest Abe, he's like nice and like whatever, but when he's the Evil Abe is when he wants to drag a
Well,
bitch or
it doesn't help either because Abe's got like 5 different channels. So, people
Yeah, he
probably
does.
thought, he's got a different channel now.
Anyways, the only other thing was, Daisy, do you recall whoever this dude is? Jack Star or something? Jack Stir? The only way I found out who he was at all was when Ambient Alcohol confused me, or someone on there in a panel thought I was him. Or it might have been someone in the chat relaying it to the panel saying, this is him, or do you want us to knock him out? That's probably more like what happened. And then they says, yeah, hit him. If that's him, knock him out. So I'm like, what the fuck? So then I would switch accounts, and then wham, I got hit again. And then I got on a Shit Show like a day or two later, and there was a couple of the same mods saw me again, and they nailed me because they thought I was this dude.
No, they knew
Yeah,
you were
they did.
pop on site. They knew you were pop on site at my channel, so they popped your ass. As far as Jackstar,
Yeah, that guy.
in my chat.
No, they thought I was, for some reason,
No,
people
they
thought that
didn't.
hold on. They thought that I was him.
No, they
They
didn't.
thought
There's
he was
no
using
hold
a sock. Wait, they thought he was using a sock account.
No,
is what
stop.
they thought.
You weren't. Jackstar is Jackstar. Once again, he's not fucking popped in my chat.
Okay,
I don't
you're
have
not
an
listening
issue with
to
the
me.
guy.
You're not listening.
You're
Okay,
not listening to me.
No, people were. I'm telling you, people were popping me because they thought I
And
was
I'm
him.
telling you, you're full of shit.
Okay, well, that's your opinion, dude. All I can tell you is when I got on channels, including yours, after that, I was starting to get nailed after that, right after that incident. That's
Once
what
again,
happened.
You've been pop on site at my channel for a while.
But this was even before that. So, and then it stopped. People stopped doing it, and then later it started up with all the other bullshit. But you do realize that I know you're friends with Recruit. I know you go back a ways and stuff, or you just maybe I would
Am I
say
friends with
friends,
Rick?
but you know him,
Am I
right?
friends with Rick? I know
No,
him, yeah.
I'm gonna rephrase that. I'm gonna to appease you. Right, that's not fair. You know of him. You guys have a history, right? That's it. But you guys know that he's in Tyrant Wars now, and do you still let him get on your panels? That's your business. Would you let him still get on your panels knowing he's in the group?
I don't care.
But I thought you do care about what Tyrant Wars is up to. I'm just curious, right?
Okay. What information is Rick getting from me?
What Rick does for the group is he tries to give you guys channel strikes. So he started with King Troll Mr. Outside.
Has that worked?
It has worked. Yes, it has.
Has it worked? Has it worked?
It has worked. Yes.
How?
He has had some success rate at it. Yeah.
How?
Well, he landed King Troll a strike or two. I think at least one by dropping the N word with the hard R a bunch of times. That was because Tyrant Wars was starting to go after him at that time because you guys were being let on the panels.
Okay.
Then wait, I got one more for you. Then he started to try to do it to Mr. P because at the time you and him or all them were getting along, right?
How is it working?
I just explained to you. He's gotten people channel strikes. He even did this to
How?
Because of what he's doing, dude. He's violating TOS by using hate speech, doxing, and then some panels and in some instances he's waved guns around, which will take a video down that way too.
Your friend Jeremy, don't worry about it. I was about to end it anyway.
Does that make any sense to you though, dude? And in return, what they did for him is they tried to obtain some old doxes of people that he wants badly. One of them is a guy named Wile E. Coyote that your friend, a lady, it was an AK lady knows. I didn't know that until recently. She knows him, but he used to be an auditor himself. But Tyrant Wars was after his dox, and he's got a family. He doesn't want to be doxed. I get that. I don't think he's ever been doxed. This is good. But so what they did for him in return for landing King Troll a strike or two, and then going after Late Night Mr. P because you guys were getting on his channel then and getting along, is they made a video or two saying, "Hey, everybody, does anybody have any information of Wile E. Coyote?" Of course, the guy had been on YouTube in like 8 months prior to that. The reason they did that is as a return favor for what Rick is doing for them. So that's what that's about. But if you don't, you can ask AK Lady because she knows who that guy is. He's not made up.
After 3.5 boring minutes, shut the fuck up.
But
Dude,
how are you going to dispute that? How are you going to dispute that?
I need to go to bed.
All right. Well, look, why don't we try this another time? I appreciate you letting me up. We can hammer it out later if you want to, AC, or just not.
Actually,
whatever you want to do or not do.
Andy.
Yeah.
Andy. Let me, because I think it's better I ask you, because I'm getting the fucking runaround answers with Abe.
Really?
If
Are you?
someone's gonna like if someone's out to like strike our channel, like
that would be Tyrant Wars.
Don't you think like what's the success rate? Like, think about this. And they've
been trying to get you guys for a long time.
Trying to go at me and other people for a long time now. And supposedly they're striking channels, right?
Last year on my channel.
Shut up, Abe. And supposedly they're using Rick Crew to do this.
Yeah, they are.
How is their success rate? How are they successful?
It doesn't. It's irrelevant, AC, because they're now that they're doing that.
You said they were successful. That is the point I'm trying to make.
Well, they have had. No. I told you. Wait, I told you they have had some success rate. You're not. You heard that. I know you heard me.
Okay, so what's success here? Where's the success?
Landing people strike.
Still here.
That's it.
No.
Yes.
Wow, a strike.
They're out to take. Listen, dude.
I have not been struck for something that Rick Crude has done. So what's the issue with Rick Crude?
That doesn't mean. Hold on. That doesn't mean they're not going to keep trying it with him. Do you hear? Do you read me?
Answer me.
I am answering you. You're not listening.
Why?
What I'm telling you is that they will continue, obviously,
to try. Is he going to get me struck? Is he going to get me struck?
I don't know if he is or not, AC. All I can tell you is he's going to keep trying if you keep letting him get on.
Okay, so once again, like, is it your channel or is it my channel?
No, it's your. I'm just letting you know. You wanted to know what he's
You don't
doing in
need
that
to let
group,
me know.
and I
You don't
told you.
need to let me know. Once again,
But you guys were laughing at me when I told you this before. Did you happen to notice he's hanging out with all the people that are in that group now? Isn't that weird?
What group is that?
Tyrant Wars, the people that are in it now. He became friends with them immediately once I found out he got in the group, and that's weird because he was always arch enemies with Huckleberry until that happened. Interesting. So AC's point, yeah, their success rate has been pretty shitty with everybody. They gave me a warning, a guideline warning, and 2 strikes last year. Tried to take my channel down. So they actually almost took my channel down last year. They didn't.
Hey,
but what I'm trying to tell you, dude, is that hold on. What I'm telling you, dude, is that this is what they're out to do.
And even if they did, I've got 9 other fucking channels that are on standby.
That's cool, dude.
Have more than enough subs where people will actually know where I'm at. On top of that, I've got over 300. Actually, I lost count.
Okay, well, there you go.
I think I've got over 300 sock accounts of the same fucking accounts. At the end of the day, where is their success? They were supposedly going at people to get them offline. They're bullies. They're bullies.
They're still doing that.
They ended up being the bully. They ended up
I
being
get
the
that.
bully themselves, and they have failed miserably. Bird's still here.
I get that.
Rick,
so am I. They're trying to take me down too, dude. Abe,
you're trying to fucking say that Rick Crude is part of We the People Tyrant Wars.
Absolutely, yes, he is.
Doing his part
Absolutely,
to
yes,
take
he
other
is.
Channels down, but yet he has he succeeded in any way?
That's irrelevant. What you now know is that he's trying to do
Your
it.
argument is irrelevant.
Is it really? Well, let me ask you something there. Going back to Huckleberry and knowing about her past that you well know, she only hangs out with people that are either in that group or support that group or the PDFLs, right? That's pretty much it. So her and Rick Crude have been at war for a long ass time. And then all of a sudden, overnight, they're besties. And here's Rick Crude going after all the channels the Tyrant War channel wants to go after right around that same time. What a hell of a coincidence. And then all of a sudden, Tyrant Wars is trying to help him acquire doxes of people that he's been wanting for a long time. Some they have also too, but especially him.
How did this email get out? Did that Tyrant
do what?
How did this email get out?
Oh, they put it out there. They put it out there, and they put out a couple other ones too.
What was their reason for doing that, though?
I already explained that. You mean to do it again?
Hey guys.
Oh, no, forget it. Yeah, I'm
it's kind of like go back to your replay, and you'll hear me talking about it.
No, not really. It's this fight has nothing to do with me, man. It's between you guys. But I'm just saying, if I were to read a letter like this going to my enemies, I would be pissed off too, you know?
Well, I get that. I gather that.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
I don't? Are you sure about that, AC?
You don't get it.
You sure about that?
You don't get it.
Thank you,
Well, really, I don't get it. Did I not apologize? Wait a second.
Get it.
Hold on.
You don't get any of it.
Wait, before you end it.
Hi, Andy. Nope.
Hold on.
Nope.
Did I not acknowledge that? Explain all that? I didn't have to do any of that. Why? I didn't have to do any of that.
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
I just shut it down on him. Nope. Shut up. No.
Okay,
nope. And hold on. And one more thing. One more thing I want to say to you. Hold on.
There is no more one more thing.
Now, just a minute. Hold on.
Shut it.
Did I? Hold on.
Pleasure, AC. Abe, it was
nice to meet
you. Andy, I love your face. Good night.
Yeah.
Haters.
Bye.
Okay, and I even apologize to everyone that's on that email too, because it was a name drop.
Raindrop, rock top, smoking up, cooking the hot box, fucking on your bitch, yeah, looking up, open the pot.
It's a good day to be alive. Come to think of it, every day's a good day to be alive.
who stinks. You run for the hills. Oh, look at them on their high horses. Proud looking ass.
Do you have pants on? We got fans.
I chow down on some girls' backsides. Hell yeah, I have. Thank you all for showing up. I love you all. Have a great night.